so it
I
means you guys have to go searching for shit.
I accidentally had us muted for that explanation.
Fair enough. So Fantasy Grounds Unity is actually it's a tabletop simulator. It's a lot like Tabletop Simulator, but it's a lot more detailed. So you can actually upload like actual stuff for D&D. Like you can actually play D&D entirely in the system for 2, 3.5, 4, and 5e. So there's a lot of stuff you can do with it, plus Pathfinder and like a bunch of other games. Fortunately, World of Darkness isn't on there, but you can basically do the same thing if you just copy and paste a couple of things, which is what we're doing. But because it also allows you to import and make your own maps, that means I can make my own maps, and you guys can go and investigate and explore the world and actually see where you are and what you're doing. In addition to my descriptions, even though it's horrible, horrible 2D maps. So if you guys are going to load up the map, I dragged it into the chat bar. So it should be up at the top. Should say Dark
You're
Dive.
going to have to do it when we're all in because it doesn't give us chat log.
Oh, it doesn't? Okay. All right, hang on a second. Then I will do that right now.
Well, there's an assets area. We can't, it's not in there.
I have to give it to you because it's my asset. We figured this out last time. It was kind of weird. I have to like give it to you. So you can upload the map, and then we're going to go through a little bit of the pre-stuff before we get into the case. So it should be right there, and I think all you have to do is double-click it. Or drag and drop it in the center. Arch, how did you get the map to pop up when we did the Star Wars thing?
That's what I'm trying to remember.
Nope.
Raka, do you remember how we did it, or was it just a drag and drop?
I could have sworn it was a drag and drop.
What the fuck?
That's the droid voice he was going to use for tonight if we did the Star Wars thing. That's fucking hilarious. So it is a drag and drop?
I thought it was.
All right, then try doing that.
Oh, you have to go to images, but... Well, it's in images, but how do we get it to actually come out? Because my drag and drop's not working.
If it's in images, then what you have to do is you have to click on it, or double click on it.
Click the little red thing.
Yep. So if you go to images and you double click on it, it brings up a screen that shows the map, and then all you have to do is you go up into the right hand corner of the map, and there's that arrow that's pointing outward. Click on that, and it'll load the map.
Oh. Oh. I figure shit out now. Thank you.
It's honestly a very easy integration system for people that are familiar with it, and even people picking it up. It's really not that much of a learning curve.
Shut up. That's a big.
What? I'm not saying because of you.
Not you. Not you. You're not seeing what they're doing. They're writing stuff.
I wasn't looking at the chat because I was making sure I had everything ready for this.
Now, will it auto scroll as we move, or?
You're gonna have to drag, and then so basically, since you're in control of your character, all you do is you click on it, you can drag it. Raka, don't write horrible things on there when we're on stream, or whoever that is.
That's not me.
That is Arch. That is Arch.
Fair enough. Okay, so basically, you're gonna be able to see that whole map, but we're gonna go through some pre-game stuff before we actually get to this map. But Purity, basically, you're just going to drag around your guy, and you're going to use your regular World of Darkness game sheet for McQueen, which I sent you before, and you'll be able to just play and do his rolls normally on here, because all it is just picking up a D10 and copying it, and then rolling it. So it's pretty simple.
Excuse me.
So, oh god, all the goddamn.
It begins.
It begins. Okay. So we're going to hang on a second. Actually,
we're gonna pray that this doesn't fuck up.
It shouldn't. It's a very simple system. So, all right. So we're gonna start off with this one. So this is a little bit different. So this is called Space Jelly, is the name of this case. So basically, what happens is Malbot, Buzz, and Dooley, and Dooley really is just dragging Buzz along on this trip because he happened to wake up and he told Buzz that he couldn't quit his summer job. So he has to drag him to this. So they basically all get called by McQueen to come to his house in the middle of the night because reasons, and they don't really know why. Dooley is still in his PJs.
Wouldn't everyone, because except maybe Malbot? Oh wait, does Malbot get PJs? Because that would be kind of cute.
Malbot gets a nightcap.
Oh, that's still cute.
I have a small nightcap that has little bunnies on it.
Indeed. So Dooley, Buzz, and Malbot all arrive at Detective McQueen's house, and unfortunately, it appears that there is a bit of a problem inside because a portal has opened up upstairs for no apparent reason.
Could you tell me something, God in the sky? Why are we standing on a magic portal?
Well, you're not in there yet, so you're not actually in the map yet. That's where you'll be starting out, though. So, if you want to keep zoomed in on that, it's fine. But basically, that when you go over to the house, he explains that something has happened in his bedroom. He then leads you upstairs along with Dooley, and you see that there is a magical portal just sitting there.
I would rather not see what you've done in your bedroom.
Hey, I decorated it very nicely.
I wonder what happens if I touch it.
Don't touch the
Do
portal.
it.
Dooley points his hand out and looks at you as he's about to touch the portal.
Do it.
Dooley, no.
Buzz starts throwing like pieces of food from his backpack in there.
Okay, as you are throwing pieces of food into the portal, you accidentally hit Dooley in the face with a piece of pizza, and he accidentally pokes the portal. As this happens, the portal transports you all inside and spits you out somewhere else. You don't know where you are, but you look to be out in the middle of an open field, and it appears there's a billboard advertising Twin Lakes, even though it looks like it's fairly new, and you're familiar with that billboard being very old.
What? What?
Detective, I believe we just missed the sign cleaners.
That there's something definitely wrong here.
No, I think it is all good, because we were in a bedroom a moment ago.
And you're not questioning why we're suddenly outside.
Cool.
I've got to step away for 2 seconds. So the detective is just
Fine.
going to stare at the sign for a moment.
Very well.
While the detective stares at the sign, I mean, you guys can look around and see what's up there. There was a portal that you went through, but that portal has now closed now that you've gone through it. So there's nothing really out there except for that billboard.
I wish to check the billboard.
Okay, you can go over to the billboard and check it out. Roll investigation, or it's investigation plus intelligence.
And the target number?
8, 9, and 10 are successes.
Oh, you butthole.
10s are re-rolled. What are we looking at?
I have gotten 2 successes, 1 10.
All right, you can re-roll the 10, so that's 2 successes so far.
Just
7,
2.
okay. Okay, so Malbach got 2 successes. So as you go over and examine the billboard, you notice that the paint seems to be relatively fresh. It appears that it's been painted at least not like today, but it looks like it's been painted within the last month.
What I miss?
Small child, come and touch the board.
What did I miss?
There is lead paint. I wish the child to touch it.
My grandma says lead paint makes you stupid.
I think she might be correct.
Then why do you want him to touch it?
I think the damage is already done.
Fair
Because
enough.
it's delicious. And grabs, no, I'm playing.
You don't make fun of my nephew just because he's in special classes. That's what I do.
Dooley, come touch this sign.
Okay. Dooley walks over and pokes the sign. Nothing happens.
Well, this is disappointing. Detective, the sign is new. I believe we missed the sign painters.
Okay, so everybody is going to have to roll, what is it, wits composure for a perception check.
So which one would that be?
It would be, so if you go up to the, oh no, sorry, that would be investigation. So it's investigation plus wits, or investigation plus intelligence. So if you go to your sheet, your attributes, it says intelligence, however many dots that are in that is the amount of d10s that you roll. And then add that to your investigation dots, which that equals.
What do you type to make that happen?
Okay, so if you're looking at the system, you see how there's a bunch of dice on the bottom of the screen?
Yep.
All you do is you left click on the die that you want, which is a d10, which is in the middle. It has the 10 showing. You take that, you drag it over the chat box, and then you right click to multiply the die for the amount that you need. That is what you have to type in, but I figured it might be easier to do it with.
Did I do it right?
Yeah.
Dragging.
Yes, you did. You got 1 success.
Yay!
Just like me. You are
Yeah.
getting closer to robot every day, Detective. I am so proud.
Indeed. Okay, so you got 1 success, and then Rocker, are you gonna roll?
Yeah.
All right, so that would be an investigation roll.
Oh, dope. Okay, it's investigation and
Intelligence.
wits or intelligence.
It should be intelligence, I believe.
Well, thank God, because I used intelligence.
Yeah, most of those are intelligence.
In normal NWAD, you can argue like, oh, well, it would definitely go under this or that in your mental stats, which is intelligence, wits, resolve. But right now, it's definitely intel.
All right, so you got 3 successes and 1 reroll. 3 successes. Okay, so all of you turn and notice that it appears 2 cars are racing down the street. One of them appears to be going in reverse, trying to race the other one. And as they fly by down the street, you then hear what sounds like a large smash, followed by what looks like an old-fashioned 50s cop car chasing after them. The 2 cars in question also look to be from an antique age.
Go speed racer indeed.
Why was one going backwards?
Maybe he.
That's a deep dive reference. If you
No,
get
I'm
what
saying like that's what the detective's questioning.
Oh, okay.
Perhaps he needed a tow truck.
Perhaps yes.
That's okay.
He was the greatest racer ever.
So the accident didn't sound like it was far up the road, so you can go investigate if you want.
I'm
I
gonna
much
go
prefer the
investigate.
sign.
All right,
Oh,
so you're
okay.
all right,
You can
so
stay
you're-
by the sign. I'm going to investigate like
Oh
a good
no, I
detective.
have to follow you.
Dooley is
Main
also going to
character and
follow,
all.
and Buzz is going to stay there and feel up that sign.
Somebody should stay with Buzz.
Buzz has been licking the paint. I've seen it.
This is true. He's been chewing on the paint chips. Okay. So as you guys approach the crashed car, you notice that it appears that there are 2 probably late teens, 17 or 18, although one of them appears to look a lot older, 17 or 18-year-olds who were driving the car, and it appears that there is an officer who is interviewing them. Now, the funny thing is that Dooley seems to recognize the officer despite never having known him before. And he kind of looks and says, that looks a lot like my grandpa. I'm not sure why. Detective McQueen can also roll for an intelligence roll to see if he can discern who these people are, since Dooley appears to know one of them.
So it would be
Perhaps-
intelligence, right?
It would be just straight intelligence.
Dooley, perhaps the sign renovators got to your grandparents as well.
Be careful, Grandpa. I
My
watched a movie once.
grandmother was a saint.
Careful, your grandpa might try to kiss you like in that movie.
Buzz, what movies have you been watching?
I haven't been
Back to
watching
the Future.
anything that horrifying. Oh god.
I know
yeah.
that's what he's been watching.
Okay, so yep, so you get to re-roll another one of those. All right, so you're on a roll. So all right, so you got 3 successes. You recognize that the 2 kids that appear to be getting berated by the cop are spitting images of old pictures you remember of your grandparents.
Why are my grandparents here and looking so young? There's something very wrong here, Dooley.
Yeah, why can't I grow a mustache like that?
That is a good question. It would look dapper on you.
Grandma says because you don't eat your potatoes.
Grandma says a lot of things. Like how you suck at school, Buzz, and how you steal her jewelry when she's not looking.
Both
Everybody
of you stop
sucks
fighting.
at school.
Wait. What have you been doing, Buzz?
What?
Have you been stealing?
No.
Okay. We should probably hide and listen to what's going on so that we're not noticed in case this is
I would
some
like
kind
to
of...
talk to the police officer.
Mallbot, get back here! Mallbot!
No,
Darn it.
Malbot is now in view. So, the 2 kids look at the robot and are kind of like weirded out by it, but they think it's kind of cool. The police officer pulls out his gun and points it at Malbot and proceeds to go on a tangent. Goddamn space aliens! You goddamn aliens! Are you with the Russians?
No,
Snitches get
sir.
stitches, Mallbot.
Wait, did he say
I
the
am-
Russians?
It is a skin condition.
I never seen no skin condition that looked like that. What kind of leprosy you got?
Leprosy.
Touche.
See? Now we can be friends.
Mallbot,
the,
get
uh,
back here!
The 2 kids cheer on the robot because they apparently have seen some movies, so they know roughly what you are since you look very similar to the robot from Lost in Space. But
I do not. This
He
is
looks like
lies.
the robot from the Jetsons.
a
Excuse
little
me.
bit, yeah, Rosie the robot.
This is racism.
I guess, yeah, he does look like kind of a mix of both, so I guess all robots do look alike.
Officer, in due faith, can I borrow your gun? Oh, look, there's another person.
Dooley walks up to the other police officer and looks him over, and it's kind of like one of those scenes where you see 2 people like looking at each other and they're doing like the mirror gag where like they both of them kind of do the thing where they wave at each other and then they kind of look to the side and look to the side, and they both look strikingly similar outside of the mustache.
Oh.
Is this an
So-
elaborate setup so you could do a Spider-Man pointing at himself gag?
Pretty much. So after a little while of doing the mirror gag, they sort of look at each other, and as that's happening, a bulletin comes over the other officer's squad car, where you hear a dispatcher come over the line and immediately say, "Sergeant Dooley, can you please come to your squad car? We have an emergency on the edge of town."
Sergeant Dooley. So it is one of his relatives. Oh no. Both of you get back here.
Why?
Excuse me, officer. There's people behind the car that wish us to not talk to you. I will be back.
You more you damn kids, get the hell out here. I'm not dealing with this tonight. I want to
What
go
is
back to
it,
the station and get drunk.
So do I at this point.
Detective, you should not consume alcohol.
I mean, do you see what I have to deal with?
Don't you run on fossil fuels or something?
That is racist.
Buzz, get back here. Dooley, get back here. Other Dooley. My Dooley, get back here.
It is a skin condition.
Detective.
Malbot, we
Buzz,
need...
you stay over here. I don't know what that other Dooley is going to do to you. This could be the alternate universe from Star Trek, and he just shaved off the bottom part of the goatee.
That is a good point, Dooley.
That would be cool.
I don't
God
know.
damn it.
Your Darkside version's pretty intelligent.
God damn
we
it.
need...
All you kids, get the hell out from behind this car. I am not dealing with this tonight.
I swear if you two cause a time paradox, I'm going to shoot you all.
Buzz, I
As he,
think you would
as he
look good
demands
with
you
the
come
goatee.
back out, he runs back to his squad car, which is parked on the side of the road for a minute, while the two kids wander over to your position to look at the robot. They think it's kind of cool.
Hello,
so,
small friend.
so Sergeant Dooley gets on his radio and proceeds to talk to the dispatcher. What happened? What do you mean his shack blew up? How? Oh, God damn it. I hope he wasn't screwing around with dynamite again. All right, so Officer Dooley gets out of his car, or Sergeant Dooley gets out of his car. All right, every single one of you little bastards is piling into this car because we all got to go deal with something. Somebody's house just blew up, and I need a fire brigade because there aren't any firefighters.
I cannot fit.
Then
I-
you will be towed behind.
Why are there no firefighters?
Because it's a state holiday.
Oh, fair enough.
Buzz, I must say, I am disappointed you do not have the goatee. I think you would look very handsome with a goatee.
He's
I'm
10.
10.
I fail to see the significance.
All right, so Dooley gets in the car with Officer Dooley, and along with Grandma and Grandpa McQueen, Buzz and the detective, Malbot follows along behind, and you guys are going to go on a trip to the. You guys are going to go out on a trip to the edge of town, where the old homeless guy's shack is.
All the way to the H.
Yep, you're going to go all the way to the H in the upper left-hand corner, or upper right-hand corner.
Malbot
Ah.
deploys nitrous and just zips.
I'm already there. This is so much
Yeah.
fun.
See, I told you, it's a fun little thing. Okay, I just gotta zoom in because I
Standing
gotta
in
move,
the
I gotta
hole.
move 4 characters.
Buzz, don't stand in the hole till we can actually check it out.
Buzz, stand in the hole. This is how we check it out.
Hello.
How do you even get down there so fast?
He is small.
Did you
As
kick
you
him in?
guys
No.
pull up, Buzz leaps out of the car and proceeds to run into the area where the shack used to be. It is now a smoldering crater in the ground. You also see the hobo out front with a shotgun.
Oh, Lord. That's why you were asking about him the other day.
So as this happens, Sergeant Dooley goes up to the homeless man. What the hell happened to your damn house? I don't know, man. Something flew out of the sky and blew it up. I don't know what's going on. You want to take a look at this with me? You kids want to help out? Pick up
No.
some flaming 2x4s so I can rebuild my shack.
Sure.
And
We
if you
don't
find
have
any
anything
booze,
better to do.
and if you find any intact booze bottles, they're mine. You can't have them.
No
like-
deal.
Just
You gotta
one.
meet with your boomstick.
Just one. You see
All
what I
right,
have to deal
so-
with?
That's an investigation roll?
I didn't throw investigation roll.
Oh, okay. All right, never mind. I was looking at the chat. It was something else. All right, so Sergeant Dooley and the hobo begin looking for signs of exactly what happened, since the hobo just simply says that the shack blew up. You see that it appears there's a lot of what looks to be kind of jelly that's kind of spread around the edges of the hole. That's the most obvious thing that you notice. If you want to know anything else, you're going to have to roll investigation.
I'll throw an investigation roll.
Okay. And Buzz and Buzz and Malbot, do you guys want to do your investigation rolls as well?
No deal.
Yeah, Buzz is looking for sweet loots in the rubble.
Okay.
I wish to talk to the other Dooley about his sweet mustache.
Okay, so Buzz got 1 success there, but you can re-roll that. All right,
Wait,
2 successes.
How does Buzz have so much intelligence?
It's not his intelligence; it's his investigation skills because he's a naturally curious child. So I made his investigation skills pretty high. His intelligence is also far higher than Dooley's because Dooley has like the minimum amount of intelligence. I'm fairly certain he only has 1 dotted intelligence. He does, which basically means that he's just not illiterate.
So do we roll intelligence or initiative? or-
You roll intelligence plus investigation. So the way that the sheet works is you have a certain number of dots that are assigned to your attributes, a certain number of dots that are assigned to your skills.
Oh.
So you combine the associating attribute with the associating skill, and you get the amount of dice you have to roll. So in this case, it would be intelligence plus investigation.
Didn't mean to do that, but okay.
Yeah, sometimes that happens.
Hold on. 1, 2, 3. I'm trying to find that again. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7.
I can bring it up if you want quick access, because I can just look at it.
Real quick, Tia, because investigation checks are going to be our bread and butter, drag 7 of the D10 onto the bar where it says number 1. You'll see the little dice piling up at the bottom, and then you can use that as a quick throw for your investigation check.
Did I throw
Yeah.
enough?
You need to throw. So according to your game sheet, you should be throwing 7 dice.
Almost. Sorry, I'm still learning it.
No, that's fine. All right, so that is 7 dice. Okay, so you got 1, 2. So you got 2 successes, but you get to re-roll 1, so you can roll 1 more D10 because you got a 10 in there. And another success. All right, so you have 3 successes. So through the investigation of the jelly-filled hole, and Buzz, you said Buzz is also helping you investigate along with Sergeant Dooley. Regular Dooley is just kind of like grabbing a stick and poking at the various piles of jelly that are lying around. You're able to discern that it appears that something extraterrestrial appears to have crashed there and blown up the shack. It doesn't appear that it's something that... It appears that it's something that exploded from the inside out, but there's no way it came from something that was explosive. It had to have been from something that was an outside impact, like a mortar shell.
So, well, at least for once it's not the dark side. Now it's aliens. And we're in the past, it seems like. So, that was a weird portal. I wonder what effects this will have on our timeline.
That is very, very concerning. So, as this is happening, Dooley, because he is so very curious about the jelly, manages to find an empty masonry jar inside the rubble and proceeds to scoop some of it up and stick it in a jam jar. And he then looks at it in the jam jar and just kind of pokes at it a little bit because he's kind of interested. So now you guys have a jar of space jelly. Please mark that down somewhere that you have that as an item.
Dooley, why would you collect that? You don't even know what flavor it is.
That's all part of the mystery.
Dooley, good
You
job
have so
collecting
much to
evidence
teach
for
us.
once.
I plan on using this on toast later. What are you talking about, evidence?
Dooley, no. That's
Dude,
evidence.
what's it taste like?
It's alien jelly or something. We don't know what it is.
So, I've
It's
spread
strawberry
evidence
flavor?
on toast before. It's usually very good.
Dooley, I'll deal with you later. Sergeant Dooley, can we use your forensics lab?
What the hell is a forensics lab?
Where
Detective,
do you
I don't
normally?
think they know anything more than powder for dusted prints.
Yeah, we got plenty of fingerprint powder. We buy that stuff by the pallet.
Do you have anywhere that you take evidence to look it over that maybe we could use?
There's an evidence room, but you're also not a cop.
I mean, I
Awesome.
am just not here. Do you want to see my badge?
Sure.
It is very shiny.
It's a good thing I brought
You
it
s-
with me.
You show Sergeant Dooley your badge, and he notices that it says Twin Lakes Police Department, but it is very different from his badge, which also says Twin Lakes Police Department, leading him to believe it's a fake.
It's not a fake. We're from the future. In fact, that's your great grandson and your grandson, and I'm very sorry about that.
I would like to make a subterfuge roll to tell him that we are special, like, FBI versions of the cops for this department.
Make a
We're the
subterfuge roll.
Ghostbusters.
Why didn't I think of that?
Because you're terrible.
Shut up.
Make a subterfuge roll.
I'm being bullied by the robot.
I mean, it's Malbot.
Being bullied by the robot.
All right, so you have 2 successes there. So I'm going to roll Sergeant Dooley's intelligence plus his composure. Or no, sorry, that would be his wits composure to see if he's able to discern this. So he's far smarter than his grandson. So he's going to roll. That's 5 for him.
So you see, we are from a special department.
Okay, so I get 1 more reroll.
Oh, that's not
Okay.
good.
Okay, so that is all right.
I'm not
so
seeing what his rolls come up
Many-
as.
you can't see mine because it's the DM, but can I make it?
You could, but it doesn't really matter.
Yeah. So all right. So I rolled 2 total successes. So I matched Malbot. So it's kind of a stalemate. Like he's not sure if he should believe you, but he's also not sure if he should believe you.
I mean, who else would have a minority hire of a child, an idiot, and a leper?
Wait, I better not be the idiot.
Of course not, detective.
I better not be the leper.
Oh, Dooley.
Dooley, do you have a rash?
Touche. All right, so you guys have the jar of space jelly, so I'm going to remove that off the scene.
I did see Buzz take some jelly.
All right, so
Buzz took some jelly.
there's a
Why are you
stalemate
snitching,
there.
robot?
Did you take the space jelly, Buzz?
No. Maybe a little.
Buzz, always tell the truth if you want to be a good cop.
Tell them no, Buzz. You took nothing.
All about if you want to be charged tonight, you'll shut up.
All right, well, Sergeant Dooley has no idea what the fuck is going on at this point, but he's going to drag all your asses back to the station because there's a few things that need to be straightened out. Number 1 is the hobo does not have a permit for that shotgun, so he's going to have to go get the permit for that before he can keep that thing. And then the other thing is he's got to talk to all you guys at some point during the night, and it also looks like he's got to transport those kids back because unfortunately their car is totaled, and it appears you guys don't have a car. Other than Malbot.
Just be
So-
glad we have pants this time.
This is true. So Sergeant Dooley is going, and the hobo are going to go back to the police station along with you guys.
Okay, where's
Sergeant Dooley, I could escort the children home while you take them to the police station.
I ain't letting you damn robots out of my sight. I have no idea what you are. You
You've
need
already
to be
said.
categorized.
I am a leper. It is a skin condition. Cease with this racism.
he really is just a leper. He's just a very odd leper.
All right, well, he's still going to bring you guys back to the station because there's really no other place, and he also doesn't care, so he's gonna bring you guys over there. So
This is bullshit.
I think the other two are just being dead silent because it's more entertaining to watch at this point.
well, they're also 2 kids, and they have no idea what the fuck's going on. So, All right, so Sergeant Dooley goes inside along with the hobo.
Buzz, you can't
And
steal the car. Come on.
I want to
No.
make the siren go.
No, Buzz. Come on.
The door is locked. That and also that is not Sergeant Dooley's car is at the end. So that's the only one that you know of that might be unlocked. All the other cars are locked.
Excuse me.
So it's literally just Sergeant Dooley's car. The other cars in the parking lot are not getting used until later because Sergeant Dooley and the dispatcher are the only ones that are in.
Hey, mister, what'd you do to get in here?
It's empty.
Buzz, don't bother the prisoners. Come on. I'll watch you since your uncle isn't.
Also, the door is up above, technically. You guys are actually sitting in the evidence room.
Well, that was easy.
Yep. Yeah, no, the walls don't actually work like actual walls. I don't know actually how to get that effect in there. Maybe I'll find out how that works later.
Come on, Mallbot.
I cannot fit in the door.
No, you can. You're just
It's a
being
double
lazy.
door. It's a double door.
Bullshit.
You can fit through it.
This is bullshit.
All right, so you guys are there, but Dooley and the two kids are still in the parking lot. Sergeant Dooley has said that he's dealing with the hobo, and since your situation is way too complicated for him, he's going to have to make a phone call in the morning to the state police to see if they can figure something out on what's going on there. So right now he's just going to deal with the hobo. He tells you guys that you can go to a few different places. There's the doctor's office is closed, which is right across the street. You also have the diner and the movie theater.
Tell me where the donuts are at.
Hey,
That would probably-
detective, let us go catch a film.
That
would
actually doesn't
probably-
sound too bad. Let's do it.
That would. You want to go? You want to go to the movies?
I want to go to the movies. I never
Okay.
get to have any fun. I always have to be the serious detective, and it's not my job because we're in the past. So I want to have some fun.
Okay, so you go to you go up to the movie theater. All right, hang on a second.
Small
Alright.
child, task yourself with finding a weapon.
Why are you at? You know what? It's not my job right now. You do what you want.
The Dooley and the McQueen kids also say that they want to go see a movie, so they're gonna follow you. So the movie theater is down there with the big parking lot, and as you guys walk up to the front, there appears to be a greasy teenager who is manning the ticket booth.
Dib, did you happen to see my message?
I did.
Okay.
You are free to do what you want.
What are you planning?
Should I make a subterfuge roll or?
Yes, because even though they don't know it's a lie yet, it would technically be one. So yes, I'll say you need to do a subterfuge check.
I just realized our money from the future probably won't work. So, damn.
The coins might. And since this is a long time ago, you
Just
might only
one.
need like a nickel. All right, so you got one success. So I'm gonna roll for the the fucking guy. So he's not too bright. He's only gonna roll 4 dice. All right, he rolled 110, so he's gonna get to re-roll. And he does not get anything else. All right, so he only got a 10. So he's tied with you. So
I do think I should get a bonus because they like me because I'm a robot.
you're a cool robot. I'm gonna give you the bonus. Weave your yarn, and we'll see if he can discern it.
So very quietly, as an aside, I shift over to the kids. Listen, if you ever have a grandson, please make sure to name him Dennis McQueen. It must be done for an experiment.
What?
Wait a
Nothing,
minute.
detective.
Wait a minute. We're just dating. We're not even talking about kids yet. We can't even do that till after senior prom.
You were
Oh,
gonna ask
no.
me to marry you?
Well, I was gonna see if you were open to the idea.
I am.
See, I am a lovemaker already. Please do this for me as a favor.
Mallbat, what are you guys talking about over there?
Nothing, detective.
I mean, I always liked the name Dennis.
Yes.
What?
Detective McQueen, please look at your badge.
What the hell, Mallbot?
As you pull your badge out, you notice that your first name is changed on the badge from Francis to Dennis.
Really?
You're not 100.
Yes, really? This is excellent. We can affect causality.
But you had to use it on my name? You couldn't use Dooley?
Dooley then walks up to both the kids and looks at them and says, Did I ever tell you that robot is a commie?
Shut your mouth, Dooley!
Well, he's whispering this, so he's trying to make sure you don't hear.
Oh yeah,
so.
it doesn't. He leaned over to the kids. I'm yelling at him to shut up.
So, he's a communist. You know what a real American name is? It's Francis.
I like the name Francis better.
Francis, that's a stupid name. Yeah, but
That's
you know
correct.
what? It's going to be wicked fun for you to see that kid get picked on. You're right. I can't rob myself of that joy. His name will be Francis. As you your name now changes back on your badge from Dennis to Francis.
Are you guys done playing with my name? Also
Playing with the space-time continuum.
if you cause a tear, there better not be a spaceship or a Cthulhu-like monster past that tear, because I am not dealing with that this late at night.
We can only hope, Detective.
Mallbot, who exactly built you?
Let's go see a movie.
I mean, if I had to bet money on it, I would probably say Nikola Tesla.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, that actually does make a lot of
Um,
sense if that ends up being one
so-
of the bonuses.
So now that you guys are out in front of the movie theater, you see a couple of kids playing around with squirt guns in the parking lot. A couple of 50s kids.
I stay far away.
So you're right next to them.
This is racism. Cease your water playing.
They're just kids in their water sports. Next thing you know, they're going to be skidooing through the parking lot.
Dooley,
I dislike the
don't...
term water sports. Dooley, they have weapons. Shoot them.
No, Dooley, don't shoot them.
I'm in my
Mallbot?
PJs.
Just move away from the water pistols. I'm not gonna say the other one. Just move away. There you go.
What? Water sports?
Oh.
Where's Buzz?
I think he's still at the police station. It's not my job today to look after him. It's yours.
Buzz, what are you doing? You're just hiding in the police station.
He's looking for a weapon.
He told me to go get a gun, so I'm trying to sneak.
Fuck yes.
All right, so do you want to try and sneak around? Because the gun that he had is in the evidence locker.
Yeah, that was what I was doing.
Okay, so are you going to try and... So Sergeant Dooley's desk is immediately in front of the door to the evidence room, so he's able to see that entire room. The only way you might be able to get by is if you go through that entrance that's on the north side, the one that's like almost parallel with his desk, then maybe you can sneak behind. But the other problem is that the hobo is looking in the other direction because he's talking with Dooley about trying to get a permit for that shotgun. So he's going to be able to see the door. So you're going to have to hope that he doesn't snitch on you when you try and do it if you successfully sneak.
He's little. He can crawl.
All right, so are you going to try and sneak by him? So that'll be stealth plus... Oh god, what is that? That's I think that's stealth plus dexterity.
I think so. Yeah.
Do it. Get us
Okay.
a shotgun.
I like the idea that we pop up as little angels on his shoulder. Yes, child. Steal us a shotgun.
Yes. Steal the shotgun.
If he gives you trouble, you can always shoot him.
Let's not go that far. Just get the shotgun.
You got one success that was a 10. Or no, sorry, no, you got two. So you got 1, 2, and then you can re-roll the 10. All right, so you got 2. So we're gonna see if Sergeant Dooley's wits composure is able to notice you. So he doesn't have all that much.
If he catches
So
you,
he only got
immediately.
one success. So you're able to make it to the door to the evidence room, but you do find that the door is locked. You're gonna have to try and jimmy it somehow. However, you are in your PJs, so you really don't have anything on hand to pick the lock with.
All right. So
You go check and see if its car is open, and then try to see if there's anything in there.
That's true. His car is in the parking lot, and it's the only one that you know for a fact is open. Because
yep.
Sergeant Dooley is a dipshit and didn't fucking lock his car.
Well, it's the 50s. Did anyone back then?
I mean, hot wiring was a lot easier.
Yeah.
All right, so you're gonna have to roll an investigation roll to see what you find in the car, and specifically, you're going to also have to look in the passenger compartment and in the trunk. I'm not going to make you do separate rolls. Okay, you find some lint. You find some lint. So you didn't really find anything in the car that was of use, unfortunately. Unless you would like to try investigating it again, or if you want to investigate a different part of the car, if you want to do specifics.
I'm gonna look under the seat this time.
Okay, specifically under the seat. So roll that again.
Ignore that. Ignore that dice.
Oh, this was terrible.
Oh, God.
Garbage.
He gets caught in the seat.
All right, so you do get caught in the seat, but because you're looking in a very specific spot and it is kind of shiny, even though you didn't get any successes, I'm going to say that you do find it. You find Sergeant Dooley's badge underneath the seat, which means it fell off his belt somewhere.
Yeah, in NWAD, if you get more ones than successes, that's a critical botch, and you got 2.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, he specifically looked under the seat, and there's nothing else under there. So I mean, that's the only reason why.
Yeah, what's it gonna do? The seat fall on him and kill him?
No, although he is stuck under there, you're gonna have to do a strength roll to pull yourself out.
I kind of feel like it would. I could picture that happening in Darkside, and it being like the seatbelt just wrapped around him.
Well, I am
Demonic
double
seatbelt.
jointed. Do I get something for that?
That means you're spry, so yes, that would mean that I think you get a +1 to the dice pool for this.
Yeah.
Since you're a kid, you should be pretty nimble.
Did it not roll that? Did you not see the fuck?
No, I didn't see anything. If you don't roll it inside the chat box, it won't count.
Yeah, think of the chat box like a big dice box. If anything lands outside, it doesn't count.
All right, you got 1 success, so yeah, you're able to kind of wriggle your way out of there, but you do have Sergeant Dooley's badge. So you've successfully searched the inside of the passenger compartment on the police car.
Yeah, he goes ahead and he goes in and stuffs that badge in his backpack.
Okay, so you have the badge now, so I'm going to make the badge invisible again. So keep in mind you have the jar of space jelly and Sergeant Dooley's badge. So
Perhaps if
now,
you combine them, they will make a better thing.
so now that you have that, I'm going to go back to the other guys at the movie theater. So you guys are all going to go see a movie. So there's a greasy kid at the ticket booth.
Hello, greasy child. I wish to see the matinee.
It's a horror movie tonight.
Oh, that sounds like
Which-
fun.
It's called Psycho Sunday. Brand new. Just came out. Only playing at 11 and 1 a.m. because we can't have kids watching this stuff. It's about a witch locked away in this old castle that her son uses as a motel to house his taxidermy collection and occasionally sacrifice visitors to the devil. It's a slow burn.
Oh, I think I know this movie. Let's totally go watch it.
All right, you can walk in and watch the movie, while Buzz goes on his guerrilla trip to try and get his hands on that shotgun.
Is it the theater right here?
It's the theater with people in it.
Okay.
So, all right. So, yep, Dooley's gonna come in with
Was
you.
half expecting
Detective.
my icon thing to be
Oh.
in there.
Why are you not standing in front?
You.
This
You-
is the best place to watch the movie.
Oh right, you can't sit down.
Yeah,
This
there's
is
no fire
racism.
code. There's no fire codes at this point in human history. You can just stand in the aisle.
No.
All right, so Dooley's gonna go watch that with you, while Buzz is busy doing his gorilla stuff. So you guys are gonna sit there and watch a movie. So we're gonna focus on Buzz for right now and his mission.
We finally get a
So-
good thing happening to us. Yay!
Stop talking, detective, or this thing will blow up.
It's not a bus about to go 55 miles an hour.
Mallbot, don't stand in front of the screen.
Okay, so Buzz, what are you gonna do now that you have the badge?
You
Yeah.
asshole.
What? You told me
I'm
not
not
to
sure
stand
yet.
in front of the screen.
Stand next to me, not in front of me.
The other thing I will
That
say
works.
is that you did only check the passenger compartment of the car.
Yeah, we'll look in the back seat. They might have a shotgun back there.
All right. Well, as you look in the back seat, you do not see a shotgun sitting in the back seat. However, you do see a tab on the back seat, which means that you might be able to pull it down.
Yeah, we're gonna pull it down.
All right. You pull it down so you can search the inside of the trunk without having to open it. But you're gonna have to roll an investigation roll to see what you find.
These garbage rolls.
Jesus, man. So
Maybe
you're
you should
feeling
give him
around.
a petty reroll.
Yeah, I'll give you a mulligan on that one.
Nah, let's just go. Go with it.
All right, you go with it. You found the spare tire, but that's really about it. You can't really bring it with you because you're too small to really lift it out of the back. And that's an old school tire, so that rim is like solid steel.
It's okay. He's young. His back can totally take the damage.
Sure. All right, so why is Malbot sitting directly in front of Dooley?
Because I told
Because
him to move.
He
Alright.
told me to move. I was
Alright.
in front and then I moved and he told me to move again. This is not fair.
You're
All right.
fine now, Molbot.
All right, I apologize for this. I got to step away just for 1 second. I'll be back in probably about 5 minutes.
All right. We'll amuse ourselves.
Buzz takes the car out of park and then pushes it.
I'm okay with this. It's just no mass damage that I have to try to explain.
I concur, except for the mass damage.
Molbot, whose side are you actually on?
Be right back.
Definitely not the one that eradicates the human race. That would be the worst thing.
Well, you wouldn't be able to get charged anymore if we didn't plug you in.
Damn you, Dooley. The detective told me to stand in front of you.
Dooley's not
There.
always as stupid as he looks.
He does look pretty stupid, though.
Yeah. It's okay. He doesn't listen when he's watching a movie.
I can tell. He is like a little comatose baby.
He is
Poke him in
kind
the face a couple times.
of.
Did you notice how dapper he looks with a mustache?
Yeah, I wonder if he'll actually be able to grow one.
I would like that. I wish I could grow mustaches.
We'll get you a toy one and we'll just put it on your faceplate.
I would like that.
All right, we'll do that once we get back to art time. We'll get you a nice bushy one. You want that?
Absolutely. Now I do not wish for the eradication of the human race as much.
Do you want a beard to go with it?
No, beards are for losers.
All right, no beard. What are you typing?
Small child, since we are in a fourth dimensional break at the moment. How is your day?
Were you talking to Buzz?
Oh no, they're all comatose, Detective. I think something happened.
Oh no, wait, did our talk box die? No, he might be taking care of something. So it's just you and me, Malbot. How you enjoying the movie?
I think it is very funny,
It's
especially when things get stabbed.
we need to talk about your sense of humor later, Malbot.
I disagree.
Other people might be a little worried if they see you laughing at that kind of thing.
Now, this may be true, but how will they laugh when they are stabbed?
Malbot, you can't just stab people.
I claim this is racism.
You can't claim everything as racism. What do? Work at Twitter?
Haha! Topical.
Let's see, how's the chat room doing? We're gonna break the fourth wall completely. How's the chat? Both of the chats.
Hello, chat. Welcome to the fourth wall break.
Somebody goes, huh, you got stabbed. Kisa, what you doing, hon? Kisa! What did you do? I'll be right back. She's covering the webcam. Kisa, you genius little guinea pig.
Oh no, I am the last one left.
Don't do that stuff. Otherwise you get no Treatos.
At the end of the day, they're not here. I could just stab.
Thank you, chat, for letting me know that she knocked something over so that nobody could see her through the... She's doing it again.
All right, sorry about that.
It's
We are in
okay.
a fourth wall break. I do like... Wolf Prime has asked me to stab someone, so I do think it might happen.
Oh boy. Well, good thing you don't have a knife, at least not right now.
I can solve this.
Not in the theater, you can't.
This is
can solve
bullshit.
this.
Why do they not have servers giving us food? My movie theater does this.
There is a diner. If you
Detective, I
require food.
require to go to the diner so we can get a knife.
After the movie. And you can only have a butter knife.
Mm.
All right. Well, the movie does finish up, and you guys are thoroughly enjoyed. You have just finished watching the 11 o'clock show. They're going to be showing it again in a little while. So you guys are now done with the movie. So the McQueen kids exit along with Officer Dooley.
Officer Dooley, how did you like the movie?
I thought it was okay. I like the special effects, and the guy playing the creepy son was good.
Yeah. That victim in the bathtub was pretty good too. She could really scream.
Yeah, but the one that got the mask nailed to her face kind of stole the show.
Yeah.
It was a
Okay.
very funny movie.
Okay, so you guys are gonna go to the diner?
Are we really gonna
Alright, I'm
let him
back.
have a butter knife?
Well, I mean, there is a diner that you can go into, so chances are you'll probably have to go there anyway.
I'm heading straight for the diner.
Okay, where's the diner?
Okay. The diner is the second building over there, the one with the cars in the front, not the doctor's office with the white rooms, the other one.
Okay.
All right, so
Excuse me, I require service. I need a knife.
Mawbot, take a seat at a table.
I cannot sit.
Stand by the table?
get your talking cigarette machine out of my diner.
Detective, shoot her.
It's not a smoke machine. It's a man with leprosy.
What's the difference?
Not much, actually. Except one has more cigarettes.
Dooley goes over to the counter and eyeballs a slice of lemon meringue pie that's sitting there.
Eat it, Dooley. This will surely not affect the time causality.
He looks at it, and as he's going to go snatch it away, the proprietor of the diner comes over and smacks his hand away. That's 25 cents.
You don't have any money, you don't get any pie.
I got you on this one, buddy.
Excuse me.
You're in your PJs. You have no money.
Oh, never mind. You're on your own.
I'm going to break into cars until I find money, because there's no such thing as car alarms.
At this point in time, you would be correct. So, but that's also the problem. Don't you have? Isn't your dexterity like in the dirt because you have hooks for hands?
This is correct, but I do have metal body and 3 strength on top of a few other things. So I would
rip the door off.
also I have an incredibly high drive skill, so I could hotwire these cars too.
I was gonna say he's got hooks for hands. He just has to use them to break the window. Use the force, Bing, bing, bing.
So you're gonna just start vandalizing cars in the parking lot without any kind of when the people who own these cars are sitting immediately inside.
Well, they can't see if I don't go directly in front of the windows, like this yellow van.
I guess you could, yeah. Although somebody might hear you smash the window.
I'm not going to smash the window. I'm going to rip the damn door off.
They might hear that as well.
Yeah, that does make a lot of noise, I would think.
Julie,
You can
make
try
noise!
and do it. Go for it. You can roll.
Dooley to run distraction for me.
He's just staring at that pie. There's nothing that's going to get him away from that right now.
I wish Buzz was here. He would do it.
Okay, so you're going to roll to vandalize a car?
You already knew the
Yeah.
answer when you asked it.
All right, so 2 successes. So you as you begin to pull the door, the handle to the door actually rips off before the door does. So now you're just stuck holding a handle.
I'm going to try the other door.
Okay, you're gonna go around to the other side of the car and try the other door. So you're gonna need another strength roll for that. Strength plus brawl is what it should be, I believe. Yeah, boy.
That
2
is another-
successes again, so you ripped off the other handle. So whoever owns that truck is not getting back inside of it.
Is there a back door?
No, it's a 2-door. So you just ripped off the handles to both of the doors. All right, so while Malbot is vandalizing a car, Buzz, what are you doing in the parking lot?
Checking the doors of the other cars.
You notice that all the other car doors appear to be locked.
This place sucks.
You did get a police badge, which you might be able to use. Oh, man. All right, you got 4 successes and you're re-rolling 3 of those. What are you doing? Oh, you're doing the next car?
This is correct.
All right, you get to re-roll another one, so that's 5. Possibly more. 6. Oh my god. All right, you got 6 successes. So you grab the door like the incredible Hulk of a robot that you are, and you rip that shit off the hinges and chuck the door out into the parking lot. I'm gonna roll for the how many people are inside beside 1, 2, 3. So there's 4 people inside outside of you guys. So I'm gonna roll 4 dice and see if any of them notice.
Detective, what the shit? I asked you to run distraction.
Okay, there
No,
is
you
one.
didn't.
Well, I mean, they can't distract against the noise. So one of them did notice because one of them rolled a success. The other ones are all oblivious. So the one that rolled a success walks out the front door and looks over and sees that you have ripped the door off of his car. What the hell, man? I just paid that thing off.
Hello, friend. I am a mechanic.
It
I'd
wasn't
like to roll
broken.
subterfuge. See, it clearly was.
It is now.
No, it was like that when I got here. I am
Okay,
very fast.
roll subterfuge.
If he gets centrifuge for this, I swear to God.
If he does, that would be fucking hilarious.
And it would fit Darkside.
This is bullshit.
No,
That is that's a critical botch.
Yeah, he does not believe any of it, and he is now going to go and report this to the police.
I'm going to very quickly take any money I can, and then
Good.
run away with my arms flailing above my head.
Do an investigation roll.
The good news is now that the kid can steal things.
So you got 2 successes, but they're 10, so you can re-roll those. Ooh, all right, another 10. You can re-roll that, so that's 3. Hot dice tonight. Okay,
Except
3
for
Small
Buzz.
bot is always hot.
So what you found was, hang on a second. So what you found was when you looked inside, you did not find money. However, you did find a screwdriver.
I take the screwdriver in case I need to stab.
Fair enough. So now the screwdriver has been taken, so keep track of that. So currently you have Sergeant Dooley's badge, a jar of space jelly, and the screwdriver.
And now I go to hide.
Dooley, did you hear a bunch of noise outside that makes me think we need to leave quickly?
Hi.
Dooley, you can get pie when we get home.
But that's going to be another 50 years.
God, I hope not.
All right,
I
so
Correct.
you guys can leave. You can also do a search on the inside of the building if you want to see if there's anything
All right.
interesting besides the pie that Dooley appears to be fixated on. That would be another investigation roll. And the McQueen kids are sharing a milkshake. Like
We're
good
gonna
50s.
leave them in there and let them enjoy the rest of their night. Did I do it right?
You did do it correctly, so you got 1 success, but it's a 10, so you can re-roll that. So that means you're just going to roll 1d10. Yep. And that's also a success. Okay, so what you do notice is in the corner of the room, it appears to be a Juice-O-Matic 2000 in the lower corner of the room, just sitting on the counter.
Ooh.
She's real pretty, ain't she?
Yeah, she is. A real classic.
Classic. This is this year's model. Are you saying I have old things? Get out of my diner.
No, I mean, it's going to be a real collector's item, a real classic. But you might want to make sure that the little flaw that they just announced isn't in it, where it accidentally lights the entire place on fire.
I do remember hearing about that. Wait a minute, are you trying to lie to her?
I am trying to lie to her.
Okay, then you got to roll subterfuge.
Okay, what would be my centrifuge?
So that's
Manipulation.
intelligence subterfuge. So subterfuge is actually a stat on your board. If you don't have any points in it, then you take a -1. But you have 2 points in subterfuge, and it should be intelligence, which is so you're gonna roll 5 dice. Okay, all right, you got a 10, so you can re-roll that. All right, you got 1 success. So I'm gonna roll her just her base intelligence and see if it comes up with anything. It does not. Okay, so she 100% believes you that there's some kind of a design flaw, and she willingly hands over the Juice-O-Matic to you because she doesn't want to have a fire hazard in her building, and she also doesn't want it to get thrown out since she really hasn't even used it. So you have now picked up the Juice-O-Matic 2000. Please add that to your item list.
Okay.
All right. So now that all that has happened, Buzz, now that you're done searching the cop cars, are you going to try going back inside the station, or are you going to meet up with the other guys?
I don't think he knows where the other guys are.
We should probably
He
go
knows
pick up
that
Buzz.
He knows that they went to go see a movie. He doesn't know that you went to go to the diner.
Is Buzz hungry?
He also doesn't know where the diner is.
We should probably go pick up Buzz.
He could
Buzz
ask the hobo or the police officer where he could get some food.
You're probably right. We should go pick up Buzz. If he's left to his own devices in a parking lot for too long, I don't know what'll happen.
I'm gonna guess really bad things, honestly.
Probably. All right, so the McQueen kids are having a nice little date there. So Malbot, where did you go? Why did you go all the way down the road?
I would like to point out that this does mean that they walked outside and saw the handles ripped off of one door and the door ripped off of another.
And we kept walking.
Yeah. I
Sometimes
this
you
is
have
kind
to
of,
know.
This is kind of par for the course at this point.
I've been running one square every like action or time you talk to somebody because I'm running away from the cops that I think are coming. Speaking of,
So, Dooley, have you seen Malbot anywhere?
Malbot? I don't know. The last time I saw him, I remember hearing a loud crashing noise, and then I saw him drive down the road, but I don't know what he's doing.
I think it's better to not question whatever he's doing then.
I assumed it was just robot stuff, and I was going to move on with my life.
Yeah.
racist,
That sounds
Alright,
about right.
really quietly from afar.
All right, so Dooley's going to go inside the station, and he finds Buzz sitting inside. Buzz, what are you doing in
I
here?
just
We
thought
left you in the parking lot.
Somebody's gonna just draw Malbot yelling racist at some point, and the poor
Probably.
Darkside detective
I hope
people are
so.
gonna be confused.
Probably. Well, Buzz,
Get on a Twitch chat.
Buzz,
didn't
did
do
you steal
anything.
did you steal something, and was it useful?
I got Officer Dooley's badge.
You got my badge? Give it back.
No, Grandpa's badge.
You got Grandpa's badge?
Good job,
lost-
Buzz.
We lost that thing when we were kids, skimming it over a lake. He was so pissed.
You want it?
Kind of, but I also want to skim it over a lake.
No skimming it over a lake. We could use that. We'll return it later, like we do with all of our other items.
Fair enough. As you're standing outside of the offices, you hear Sergeant Dooley as he walks over to the corner and starts smacking something. You hear like a whacking noise, sounded like he's hitting something that's either like metal or like wood laminate or something. And as you're doing this, you hear from the other room, "Goddamn cigarette machine! I just want my goddamn Camels." And then he proceeds to go back to his desk and mumble that it ate his quarter.
Does anyone have a quarter that can help him?
If only good old Malbot was there, he could help, but he is not.
This is true. You're continuing to drive down the road. Where are you going?
I don't care.
Okay,
The damn law will not
just
catch
go on
Malbot.
Let's go on the fictional adventure of Malbot. Where are you actually going? Are you just driving around town?
Where the fuck is he? Oh, there he is.
Yeah,
I
he's
would
down.
like to point out he is driving as fast as his little treads can carry him, with his arms waving in the air above his head, because he is convinced there's going to be a large police unit following him shortly.
I mean, this is also 1 a.m. in a small town, so I don't know if that's going to happen, but he can continue to think it is. All right, so he's just continuing to drive. Meanwhile, you guys are still back at the station, so if he's just going to continue to drive around, I'm not going to stop him.
He'll eventually find us again.
Until he's
Full
satisfied.
meta, I intend to do the full circuit all the way back to the diner.
Fair enough.
That's what I figured you were gonna do.
All right, so Dooley was complaining about the cigarette machine and how it ate his quarter, and you guys are still in the station. Now, there are some other things that you can possibly go do. You might be able to check out the doctor's office if you want, even though it's locked, or you can do a little bit more searching and see what's going on.
Oh god, he's still going. I say, wait, can we can search around the police station or around the town?
You can search wherever you please. There are other items to find.
I'm gonna go back
however-
to the scene of the crime and look around there more. See if
You're
maybe
gonna go
there's
back.
a Jello like pathway or anything.
Okay. So you're all right. So you're gonna go back and you're gonna take a look at that. All right. Hang on a second.
I'll run an investigation.
Police station.
Is he still going around the town?
Yeah, he is. He is still motoring his little way. He's past the. He's almost at the halfway point.
You can do it, Mobot. You can do it.
You can do it. All right. So Dooley is also going to travel back there with you, and is Buzz as well, or is he going to stay fucking around at the police station?
Nah, this police station sucks. There's no guns here.
All right, fair enough. So you're going to go with them back to the crater as Malbach continues to make his loop.
We should make him roll just so we can see if we can get him to break any of his treads.
All right, gang. Let's split up and look for clues.
I don't know if I'm going to make him do that. All right, so you guys are all back up there, so you can all roll investigation rolls to do another little once-over of the hole and see if you can find something else in the surrounding area. So Dooley's is only going to be 3 dice.
While Malbot
Dooley-
is on his adventure, I will be right back.
Cool. Dooley rolled jack shit, so it's all up to Buzz and McQueen to find anything of use. Okay, so you got 3 successes and you can re-roll 1.
I didn't mean to do that.
And Buzz got 1 success, he can re-roll 1. Alright, so that's 4 for you and 1 for Buzz. Okay, so upon further investigation of the quote-unquote jelly, it appears to be something very similar to ectoplasm. It's appears to be charged with Darkside energy, but you're not really sure why. And it also appears that there is a jelly-looking path that leads off into the woods to the south and down across the road.
I knew Darkside would be connected to this somehow. Question is, though, how are they connected with aliens? Unless it's not actually an alien.
Are you telling me that aliens aren't real?
No, I'm telling you that in this case, it may not be aliens. It may be Darksiders pretending to be aliens.
I want it to be aliens.
I know you did, buddy. I know you did.
God
guess-
damn it.
I guess we'll follow. You want to follow this path?
Okay, so you guys can follow the gelatin path. So as you follow that path, it actually leads you fairly far down. It leads you. Am I grabbing? Yep.
Come
I'm
on,
grabbing
Buzz.
my copy.
I don't
So
want to leave
as
you alone anymore.
I'll draw. Yep, there we go. So it leads you down past the doctor's office to a tree, and the thing about that tree is that it appears that the 2 McQueens are up in the tree, and at the base of the tree. Oh, and I forgot to I knew I was going to forget one thing. I forgot to import the image for the blob, but there appears to be a gelatinous amount of jelly around the trunk of the tree. It also appears to be somewhat alive. And the 2 McQueen kids are screaming they're at the top of the tree and they're screaming that they tried to hit it with something, but it just like melted it, and they're not really sure how they're going to get out of this. It appears that it's eating through the trunk of the tree, even though it is very slow.
Well, if we can gather it up, maybe I can destroy it with the thing that I have that I forgot what it's called.
The Juice-O-Matic?
Yeah, we can juice it to death.
It's definitely much larger than what would actually fit inside that machine.
Oh, there goes my plan.
I mean, you could juice him in like individual cups of him, but I think that would take a while.
We need to find his weakness or a way to stop him, or I'm not going to exist anymore. And I'd really like to keep existing. I feel like Dooley needs me to keep alive.
I think I'd be okay.
I feel like
Cases would be far more boring, but it would be okay. Go, sweet prince. All right, so they're both stuck up there, so they don't really know what to do. But unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be a way to get the blob off the tree, at least not at the moment.
So we need to find something to get it away from the tree. It seems to want to eat them, or get near them at least, so maybe we need to find something, no, we're not going to kill something.
Well, that's the thing, though. If you're thinking of distracting it with something, then it would already be... It seems to want them for some specific reason. You're not sure why. But it doesn't appear to be paying much attention to you. As you say that, Mallbot with screeching treads rolls up the fucking street.
I'd like to make a drive test to slam into Dooley.
Why not just slam into the No, never mind, don't do that.
Okay. Do a drive check.
Oh, somebody said Mallbot should run into the cigarette machine and break free a pack.
That could possibly work. All right, so you got one success, then re-roll. All right, so you got one success. So we're gonna roll and see if Dooley is able to see this one coming. So that's gonna be his dexterity and his... Oh God, what would that be? Dexterity plus athletics. So his athletics is a 2, and his dexterity is also a 2. So he's going to be rolling 4 dice. All right, so he got 3 successes, and 2 of them are getting re-rolled.
I'd like to request that he like mount me like a buck, and then whoa, whoa, doggy.
All right, so this is basically what happened because he got another success on the re-rolls. So that was 3 in total. So basically, what happens is as you roll up and try to like power slide into him, he does like one of those. He does like a parkour flip over you and then lands on the ground, and you just kind of skid to a stop.
What the hell did we just
Awesome.
watch?
Hello, everyone. I have committed a crime, I think.
You know what? Normally I would care, but we're in the past. I don't. We need to figure out how to get rid of this blob before it
I'm
eats
not
my
e-
grandparents.
I'm not even going to prosecute you because that was a very good excuse for me to try out my new parkour classes.
You did
You
a
are
good
very
job.
good at that, Dooley.
All right, so
I had a shotgun. I could
yeah,
shoot
you got
the blob.
Do it,
Well,
child.
You don't have a gun, so you're gonna have to try and find one and ammo.
I'm gonna start throwing rocks at it.
As you throw the rocks at it, they sink into it, and then they slowly dissolve when they're inside of it.
Rocks
Okay,
don't work, yo.
I don't. We need to find out what'll work on this thing. Mallbot, reach your metal hand over and touch the blob.
I will do this. But
Can I touch the blob?
No,
Yes,
no, Dooley, no.
Dooley can touch it.
No, Dooley cannot.
Okay, I
we
will
can
touch
replace
it.
your hand.
This is
All right,
right.
so you're gonna go over and touch the blob. So you're just gonna reach your hand out.
Yeah, I'm gonna essentially finger the blob.
Okay, so you reach out your little like hook hands, and as you touch it, it gets on the end of your hand, and it slowly starts to absorb your hand. You're gonna need a strength check to pull it out.
Can I wipe it on Dooley?
Your arm is very, very clearly submerged at this point, so you're gonna have to roll strength to get it removed.
So, like, I stuck my finger in and it latched onto the
Yeah,
whole arm.
basically that's what happened. So you're gonna have to roll strength
Can
to get
I
your
do
arm out of there.
brawl?
Yes, that would be brawl because this is technically a grapple. Okay, 10. All right, so you can reroll the 10. All right, so you got 3 successes. So you're able to yank your arm out, and you only lose a little bit of your hand.
That's okay. I don't use my left hand for things.
Well, now we know that it can melt metal.
How as a robot do you actually have a dominant hand?
It seems that jelly can melt steel beams, I say, avoiding the question of dominant hands.
There we go.
We're gonna get in trouble for that one.
Not if we don't mention anything about what it's in relation to. Okay, so yeah, so you pull it out with relatively minimal damage to your hand because it didn't get stuck in there for too long, but you do notice that you lost a couple layers of metal.
Detective, I expect this to be replaced. This is absolutely unacceptable. I must be fly.
Fly, really? Are we in the 70s?
We
Well,
will be.
That is
We must
true.
start it
Eventually, you
early.
would be. So Dooley kind of looks at you and says that he's still hungry.
We need to find a way to investigate this jelly that we have and figure out exactly what it's made out of and its weakness.
Can we get pie first?
Find a quarter and we'll get you a pie.
God
Find
damn
a
it.
dollar and we'll get you a whole pie.
Buzz, roll intelligence.
Just intelligence,
Well, wits intelligence.
wit, and intelligence.
I think that would be what it would be, because there isn't like a memory stat, so I would assume it would be wits intelligence, kind of like wits composure. Oof. All right. Well, there were multiple
Fuck
people
these
there, so
dice spots.
yeah, no, but yet Arch is killing it. As
Arch and I have
Malbot.
been getting some good shit.
Yeah, I know.
Love
Rockets
bots.
has been getting boned. You got to try and whip those things in there next time. See how it does.
Do
when
another
you, like-
one. It won't count. Just do another one really hard and let's see how it ends up.
I'll give you a mulligan on this one too. We'll see if you can get something, because that's just not fair. You got a 1.
Detective, have you tried talking to the jelly?
I don't think that will work, Malbot, but if you want to talk to it, go for it.
All right, you got
I am
one
not very
success.
smart. You should talk to it, in
You
case it jumps at you again.
Nope.
I already lost fingers.
I already knew what you were planning.
You don't have
Dooley,
fingers.
could you talk? Hey,
Dooley,
listen,
no.
Dooley. You don't talk about my
See,
fingers.
that's better.
Dooley, can you talk to the jelly? Ask him what flavor he is. You both have the same brain
Mr.
content.
Hi, Mr. Jelly. Do you have a brother who's made out of marmalade that I can find?
The hell is marmalade?
You've never
Is
had
there any
marmalade?
response?
No.
Marmalade is like jelly, but it's made with oranges.
Oh,
It's fucking delicious.
I'll have to try it.
All right, so he's just asking the jelly questions, and the jelly's just continuing to sit there and gnaw through the bottom of the tree.
We don't have time for this. We really need to figure this out. I'd rather not stop existing.
Okay, so Buzz, because you rolled that 1 success, you suddenly have the odd urge to smoke.
Like a
Cigarette.
cigarette? But I'm 10.
You're also the bad boy, so you have to somehow pick up a horrible habit.
Yeah, you're a bad boy in the 50s.
That's probably the easiest one. Also, yeah, you're a 10-year-old in the 50s. It's not shocking that you're gonna go get some cigarettes.
I would like to request.
Does anybody
that
have
being a robot,
cigarettes?
No, but you do remember that there is a cigarette machine at the police station.
All right. Isn't that where we're going? I think that's where we're going.
You can, if you're gonna go up there, because as far as you know, Detective Dooley or Sergeant Dooley and the hobo are still there.
Yes, I don't want to go to the police station, so I will be here watching these children die. Thank you.
Where are you going, Buzz?
He's
Buzz?
going back to the police station.
No, I mean, did he tell us he wanted to smoke, or did he just run off?
No, he just ran the fuck off.
He just ran off, but Dooley followed him because Dooley honestly wanted to see what was going to happen.
Hello, small children. How do you feel about your impending doom?
Buzz, why did you come back to the police station?
They got cigarettes at the police station.
Why do you want cigarettes? I don't have to deal with your mom yelling at me.
All the
Because-
cool kids have cigarettes?
No, they don't. You're 10.
You don't know what it's like to be 10.
I mean, I used to be 10 a long time ago.
Malbot
I don't
is
believe
approaching.
you.
All right, so you guys are back at the station. The cigarette machine is on the opposite side of Sergeant Dooley, but he doesn't really give a shit if you're just wandering around in the regular area because he doesn't really care. So,
Oh, you
as
mean
long
where the
as you're
water
not-
fountain is?
Yeah, it would be right around where that is. I couldn't find an image for a cigarette machine. so I didn't-
Excuse me, Sergeant. I need to get smokes for a small child.
Smokes for a small child? Why didn't you say so? I mean, I get it for you, but unfortunately there's a quarter jammed in that machine, so I can't use it.
I will get it unjammed, and I punch the machine.
All right, strength plus brawl and see if you dislodge the quarter. Let's see what you got here.
Not a damn thing.
Oof. So you actually smacked it with like your half melted hand. So it just kind of like whacked it, and that's about it. And then you're still kind of fucked.
Dooley, you're strong. Come hit the machine. You can get a quarter for pie.
Hi, you say? That's all you had to say. Okay, so let's see. This Dooley has a lot of strength. So his brawl is 3 and his strength is 4. So he's rolling 7 dice.
Excuse me, Sergeant Dooley. Where do you get your mustache wax? It is beautiful.
Old Willie's wax shop out on the side of town. Nobody else makes better beeswax.
Yes, I've heard of willy waxes.
So I have 3 successes there, and I get to re-roll 2 of them.
I wish we could
Okay.
see your rolls.
Yeah, unfortunately I can't. It's just
I mean,
the
I get
DM.
why they don't want.
All right, so that's another success, but that's also a 10, so I get to re-roll 1. All right, that's not a success. All right, so 1, 2, 3, so 4 in total. All right, so Dooley goes over and basically does the equivalency of like a gut punch on the cigarette machine, and it sounds like it almost lets out a moan, like not like you knocked the wind out of the machine, and the quarter that was jammed inside of it then proceeds to pop out. So you now have a quarter.
What are we even doing?
You just made a tool that I gave you completely non-necessary, at least for this.
Oh, you mean the thing I worked hard to get that, darn it.
Oh, I want to keep my screwdriver, thank you.
It would have been the screwdriver, but yeah, but now you have the
Oh, I
quarter,
know.
so it doesn't matter.
We also have a
you're
pack
gonna
of cigarettes
punch it
now.
anyway. All right, so now you have the quarter, so you can mark that down in your thing that you have that item as well.
What about the cigarettes?
When Dooley punched the machine, he broke it.
Oh well, nobody wanted to start smoking anyway.
Did you get that, DM?
I did get that, DM. Oh, that's
Then
how
try.
that's how I show what my thing is.
Yeah, and hide is the opposite.
Yeah, I'm just curious if there's just like a thing I can put that'll.
There's not.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, I've been looking.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's
Well,
something
I
you can
have
suggest
the-
to the devs.
All right, that's fine. Okay. So you guys now have the quarter, however, the cigarette machine is broken.
Well, we should leave, guys. Let's go get the pie.
Say, Sergeant Dooley, do you happen to have an extra match or two for the child to smoke?
Why, of course. I always have matches for kids that are learning to enjoy the love of smoking.
You are a
Here.
good officer. Please keep this in mind. Say if anybody comes in and lies about me. Thank you. And I take the book of matches and get the fuck out.
Okay, you now have a book of matches. So you leave and you go back to Buzz. Dooley also leaves along with Detective McQueen, and Sergeant Dooley proceeds to continue berating the homeless man.
Here you go, Buzz. Here are matches for you to play with, because it is a good lesson to learn.
Wait. Give me one of those matches.
No, I think they are Buzz's. I'm sorry, Detective. It is not your place.
Buzz, can I have one of those matches? I have an idea.
$50.
Buzz.
Buzz, he is in his pajamas. He does not have
25.
$50.
Buzz, I'm
Make
the
him
only
stand
way you
on
can
his
probably get home.
All right, 15.
Buzz, just give me the match. Or I feed you to the slime.
Fine.
The detective did let you keep the shotgun, which I think is very nice.
Where?
is
I don't
it
have a shotgun.
No, he never got to the evidence locker because the door was locked and he didn't have a way to pick it.
All right, I'm gonna take the slime that's in the jar, and I'm gonna try lighting the match and put it to the jar and see how the slime reacts.
Okay.
Will the slime react like it was still part of the thing, or is it like completely dead now?
It's kind of like the thing where it will still react to some extent. It'll react from a chemical perspective. It won't like try to crawl away, but if something is going to happen, it will happen. So you light the match and you drop it into the thing of jelly. Dooley looks angrily at you because he was still planning on spreading that on toast. And as the match goes in, it immediately burns out and it is absorbed by the jelly and then is very quickly dissolved.
All right, so fire doesn't work on this thing. Darn it.
Can we go get my pie now?
Yeah, we can go get your pie.
Yay.
I did promise you, buddy. Come on, Buzz.
So-
We're gonna go get pie.
Oh shit, pie.
All right, so Dooley, McQueen, and Buzz, and where's Malbot?
I am in the parking lot. I am going to go watch children die because I know better than to return to the scene of the crime.
Okay. So you guys head back there and you exchange the 25 cents for the pie. So she gives you the pie, and Dooley proceeds to take it and then says that they should probably go back to the kids to make sure that they're not dead. And also to make sure that Malbot hasn't murdered them.
That is racist.
buddy. Somebody please draw Malbart just saying racist at McQueen and everyone.
Oh God, that's gonna be so horrible. Okay.
Especially if
All right.
just don't ping the developers of the actual game.
All right, so you guys return to the tree where the two McQueens are still huddled up there. The blob has made its way through about half the trunk at this point, and it's still going.
Dooley, there's more jam. Put it on your pie.
Strawberry jam on lemon meringue pie. You're a genius, Malbot.
I know this.
Dooley,
Okay,
no. Dooley,
Be
fuck
quiet,
you.
detective. We will see something amazing.
Okay, so Dooley has his slice of pie. He takes the jar of gelatin, or space jelly, and proceeds to dump it onto the pie. As it dumps onto the pie, it appears to rapidly smoke and evaporate, and the pie appears to be fine.
Dooley, yes.
is angry. Dooley is angry that he doesn't have strawberry preserve covered lemon meringue pie.
Keep going, Dooley. You'll get there eventually.
God damn it, it's evaporating faster than I can pour it.
Keep doing it, Dooley. Keep doing it, and I'll make you an entire pie bigger than your head.
He dumps the entire jar onto the little slice of pie, but it all just evaporates into the air as soon as it touches.
Detective, take the pie from him and chase the slime away from the tree before I throw something at you.
That's what I was planning on doing. Give that to me, please, Dooley.
Dooley hands you the pie.
I chucked the pie at the tree.
You chucked. Okay, so that's going to be a dexterity plus. Hang on a second. So that's going to be dexterity, and I believe that is I think it's weaponry, technically, even though it's an improvised weapon. So it would be weaponry plus dexterity.
Let's see
And
what that
you
would be.
have no weaponry, so nothing there. And
3
solid,
dexterity.
And 3 dexterity, so you're only going to roll 3 dice. I'm not going to give you the minus, because you're just chucking a piece of pie. All right, you got 1 success. So you do manage to hit the creature with the pie. It immediately begins smoking and then lets go of the tree and proceeds to roll away quickly. As it rolls away, it drops the pie on the ground and it proceeds to splatter. So Dooley is now very angry that his pie is now gone. However, you have freed both of the McQueen kids who were stuck up in the tree.
That's okay, Dooley. Here, you can have my screwdriver.
We need to get more pie, and we need to chase this thing down. You guys okay?
Gee, thanks for rescuing us.
Thank
We weren't
you.
sure what to do with that thing.
Well, clearly it was throw pie at it, you idiot.
Also, detective, that was the last slice of pie.
We can just go make some more. Don't you know how to cook?
No.
That's
I
a
let
good
my
thing I
sister
do.
do that.
Of course. You kids go home. Wait. You know how to cook, don't you? Well, yeah, of course I do. I'm a woman. I need you to go
This
make
seems
as
like
much
a
pie
good
as you can. Oh, okay. Come on, honey. Let's go make some pie.
Men do not belong in the kitchen.
I'm going
This
to
is
need
the
some help.
50s.
Instead of making pie, do you think it might be a better idea to just, find a bunch of lemons?
Nonsense.
We don't know what it was that set it off, though.
Well, yeah, that's true. But there's also somebody in town that might know, or at least he might be able to tell you. As long as the doctor's in.
Would he be in his office at this hour?
He lives in his office, so I would assume so.
Perfect. We'll go there
Come,
then.
let us
Thank
go
you.
assault this doctor.
All right, the 2 McQueen kids are finally going to go home now because they've had enough of a night being chased by a blob. So they're both gonna head off into the evening. So Dooley and Malbot and the rest of them. Buzz, where'd you go?
Buzz is in the restaurant. We left him.
Oh.
Yeah, I was in the diner.
Oh Jesus. Oh, you're still in there.
Buzz, try to get as much pie as possible.
What are you
He's
doing
just
here,
going
you
for-
little bastard?
He just has to stuff the last pie into his bag and runs out of the store.
There's no pie left. Dooley took the last slice of pie.
Well, he's taking something. He's taking cake.
So you guys go to the doctor's office, and the lights are off, but it could just be that he's sleeping. So you might be able to get his attention somehow if he is inside.
Knock loudly. Knock, knock, knock.
I am going to ram the door because she told me to knock loudly.
So is that? I would assume that would be a drive check.
Yes.
Okay.
I
so
would
that's gonna
argue that it's going to be drive strength. Can I do that?
yes. This is probably going to be a ridiculous roll. You rolling like 8 dice, I would assume, something like that. Yeah. Oh, that's a nice one. All right, so 3 successes, 2 rerolls.
Why are people texting me?
Just 2
3
successes.
sixes. Well, 3 successes.
Oh yeah.
You had a 10, 8, and a 10. So 3 successes. So yeah, you managed to ram in the fucking door. So you actually plowed right into the front lobby of the doctor's office. And as this happens, the doctor immediately emerges from his office. As you look at the office door, his name is Dr. Oswald B. Vias.
Hello, Dr. VS. Dr. VS. I am sorry. I do not know how to knock very well. I am a leper.
I don't know what to say. This is like my favorite sci-fi movie come to life.
Oh, well, thank God we don't have
Oh,
to hide.
good.
He's a robot.
Dooley, shoot him.
Dooley, no. Doctor, we need your help. There's a blob from the dark side, and we need to know exactly what in this pie might have stopped it.
What pie?
Do I still have the pie?
No, the pie splattered on the ground. So if
Well,
you explain to him what
shit.
it is, if you explain to him what it is, then he might be able to isolate certain things for you. Or
Was-
if you give him some of the blob, which you might still have.
I'll give him
Buzz,
the blob.
did you
and,
steal more pie?
It was what, lemon meringue?
Yes, it was lemon meringue pie.
It was lemon meringue, and this is the blob.
Hmm.
And
Well,
people need
we
to stop
could
fucking texting me.
Well, if we're doing something with this, maybe it has something to do with the acidity of the pie. Follow me into my office.
That sounds dumb, but okay. Do you
Oh,
need me to ram that door
Buzz
as
is still
well?
in the parking lot.
Mallbot, can you please go watch Butt there?
No,
we
I'm
go.
following. I just haven't moved the guy.
Okay.
Say, Buzz, did you steal more pie by chance?
No.
There wasn't any
stole
pie
cake.
left.
You are a disappointment, child.
He stole the after dinner mints.
Oh, very good.
So you walk into his office and he kind of goes back to his table and takes out a microscope, and then he takes the jar that you had some of the blob pieces in, the little jar of jelly, and he proceeds to pour that out on he gets a little bit of it with a scalpel and proceeds to wipe it on a glass slide. After that, he puts it under the microscope and takes a look at it, and he begins like, "Oh my God!"
I'll be right back. Sorry, I had an emergency.
No, you're good. All right, we'll continue this when she gets back because we're actually fairly close to the end.
So, Dr. VS, Dr. VS, Dr. VS, how are you today? Since I
I'm-
interrupted your discovery.
Well, it's not day; it's night.
Today is not indicative of light cycle, you fucking nerd.
I'll have you know, sir, my name is Dr. O.B. Vias, and you will not talk to me that way.
Okay, I am sorry, Dr. Zaius. Dr. VS.
So what's Buzz up to? What's he doing?
Wondering why all these people are bothering arguing with a robot.
Buzz could steal things. I mean, it's anachronistic, but I see a laptop in the front room.
Yeah, oh god damn, I forgot that was on the desk. That's not real. That's not real.
It is
Is
a
there
fake
like a
laptop.
vending machine that he can like stick his arm in the bottom? Because this is the 50s. They didn't have that little flap at the bottom, so you could just like grab everything on the bottom row.
Small child, you could probably find morphine somewhere.
It is a doctor's office in the
What's
50s.
morphine?
So probably something.
Morphine is like candy, but better.
Really?
Dooley, hello.
Is it really like candy? I want some. I didn't get my pie.
I'm going to say yes.
All right, so Dooley is going to search the office for morphine. So we're going to do intelligence plus investigation. So his intelligence is a 1 and his investigation is a 1. So we're going to see how this goes.
Do not disappoint me, Dooley.
Oh,
What'd I
all right.
miss?
I got a 10. So let's all right. So I got 1 success. So Malbot has convinced Dooley to search the office for morphine.
But why?
Because he's convinced Dooley that it is a form of candy. So he did find 1 success. So he doesn't find morphine. He just finds some really like old, like 50s off-brand Tylenol.
That's perfect. Eat as many as you like, Dooley. See, detective, this is what happens.
All right, I
yes.
stop talking to the doctor and I go, stop it! Dooley, put those back.
Aw. He puts them back on the table where he found them.
Malbot, I'll take your battery out.
I fail to see how this is my fault, but okay.
All right, so you go back over, and he's examining, as he's examining the blob under the microscope.
Great Scott! This is unbelievable. This thing it reproduces at the same speed that it dies. It never ends. It's like it heals itself as soon as it happens. But let's see what happens when we add some stuff. Can you look in that trash can over there?
Oh, wrong mouse. Where's the trash?
There
can?
is a trash can to the right around where Dooley is standing. I didn't put it in
Okay.
physically.
So
So
I-
you can roll investigation on that to see if you can find something, because he's looking for.
I had fish for dinner. Go look for the packaging.
All right, you got 2. So you find a little like container that looks like it was filled with fish, and it appears to have an unsqueezed lemon in it.
Okay. I'll bring
the-
the lemon over.
The doctor very quickly takes the lemon and takes the slide and squeezes the lemon onto the slide. The lemon juice then proceeds to evaporate the pieces of jelly that are on the slide. So the doctor concludes that it appears that lemons are the ingredient in the pie that actually damages the blob, or at least something in the lemon, probably the acidity of it. So his next suggestion is that you have to go and probably talk to the lemon farmer who's on the south side of town.
Well, that shouldn't be too hard. Thank you so much, Doctor.
No problem. Let me know how it goes, and if there's any pieces of it left. I might want to dominate the world in like 10 years.
Oh, please do. It is a wonderful idea.
Yeah, you'll do a good job with that, Doc. Let's go. Nice to know
Awesome.
that we had a supervillain living here.
Yep.
Goodbye, Dr. VS, Dr. VS. Again, I am sorry for the door.
You can't
Don't
you can't
worry.
resist it every time, can you?
I
Don't
don't know what
worry
you're
about
talking
it.
about.
If I had a nickel for every time a cybernetic life form crashed through my front door, I wouldn't be a doctor anymore.
How many times you had this happen?
Enough.
Malbot uses roads, unlike you heathens.
Okay, so you guys are gonna go to the little F there, which is the farm.
Malbot,
It is all the
slow.
way at the bottom.
Oh, fuck.
And then Buzz is just sitting in the office
How
waiting
did
to
you get
steal.
here before us, Dooley?
It's not my fault you don't do cardio.
Fair enough.
All right, so you guys get to the lemon farm, and you meet the farmer who's standing out front. He comes out to meet you, and he doesn't look too pleased. Although he does have a, it appears he has a what looks like a basket of lemons that he's holding.
Sir, I see you have lemons. We need all the lemons from you that we can get to stop an alien monster.
Well, I can't let him go for free. I'm a farmer, you know, so you gotta give me something for this.
I have a juicer, top of the line. Very
Uh,
expensive.
How's about something a little bit more, like money?
I have this juicer. It's worth a lot of money.
All right, how's about this? I need something. Maybe if you get it for me, I'll trade you the lemons. You see, my old shotgun finally bit the bullet last week. Had to put the poor feller down. He had had enough, so I need a new shotgun. If you can find one, then maybe I'll think about parting with the lemons.
How do you put down a shotgun?
It's very complicated, and I don't want to get into it.
Alrighty, we'll go get you a brand new shiny shotgun.
Deal.
Malbot, we're gonna need you to break into the evidence room and steal the shotgun. You think you can do that? Without
I think
killing
it is
anyone?
a bad idea for me to go anywhere near the police station because I may have committed a crime earlier today, but I will do it if you want me to.
That's why you're gonna do it, buddy. Because if worse comes to worse, they'll be distracted by chasing you, and then we can sneak in.
Detective,
Yes.
I have a phrase I like to use in these situations.
Malbot, I'll get you 2 mustaches.
Agreed.
There we go. Come on, Dooley.
Malbot, you evil fuck. I want that mustache.
I'll
Dooley,
buy
we
you
will
one.
share mustaches. We will be the most dapper.
Okay. I get it Monday through Wednesday. You get it Thursday through Saturday, and Sunday. Every other Sunday we switch.
But there'll be 2 mustaches.
No, no, no. The switch is better because we will both need to wear both mustaches at the same time. You do not
Okay.
wear one mustache.
This is true. All right, so you guys got to go back to the station to get to the evidence room, which is where the shotgun is. Now, Sergeant Dooley is still interviewing the hobo.
All right, Malbot, you get them out of there. Or
Excuse me, detective. I have committed a crime I need you to come and see.
What? What did you do now?
I may have accidentally ripped a door off while trying to do nice things for a person.
Not my jurisdiction.
Oh, that's fun. Would you like to see something special outside? I think there is a very fun thing. I'm going to roll subterfuge.
Okay, you can roll subterfuge. You're going to roll against his intelligence.
He stole a juicer.
All right, roll the 1. All right, you got another 10. You get to re-roll it again. Okay, so you got 2 successes. So we'll see. So Sergeant Dooley's intelligence, his wits intelligence, should be 4. Okay, so he believes you that there's something that he needs to see outside. He tells the hobo to stay there.
I think I saw some teenagers in the woods.
God damn it, they're having sex on Lookout Point again.
Correct. Detective,
Come
do
with-
nefarious things.
Come with me, you tin
Dooley, come on.
man.
Dooley, you keep the hobo busy. I'm gonna go try to sneak in.
Hi, Mr. Hobo. Hello.
Is the evidence room locked?
Yes, it is.
Damn it. Wait. I can lockpick.
Do you have a lockpick?
Damn it.
The only thing that you have in your items is a screwdriver, which is on Malbot right now.
Damn it.
I gave it to Dooley earlier.
Dooley, let me borrow the screwdriver.
In condolences for his pie, I handed him my
I don't
screwdriver.
have a screwdriver.
Malbot gave you a screwdriver.
Did he give me the screwdriver? I thought he kept it because he wanted to stab people with it.
No, in condolences for his lost pie, I gave him the screwdriver earlier.
Do you really want him
Dooley-
to have a screwdriver?
Dooley gives you the screwdriver. I didn't realize that Malbot gave him the screwdriver.
Use it to an elaborate point-and-click fashion. Try to pick
Okay.
the lock.
So you're going to need to roll dexterity and larceny.
What?
You have no points in larceny. Your dexterity is 3.
How do I have no points in larceny when it's already been established you can lockpick?
Because I didn't think about that when I was doing the sheet.
I'm calling 1 point.
Yeah, I'm not giving you the negative for doing it. So.
Okay.
Well, actually, do you have lockpicking as a? No. Okay. Okay, so 10. So you get to re-roll the 10. Okay, so you got 1. So you jam the screwdriver in and basically just pop the door open instead of actually picking the lock, which is going to damage the shit out of the door. But since Dooley's not in the actual Sergeant Dooley is not in the police station, he doesn't hear this. So you actually do open the door.
Thank God. All right, so I look around, so...
Yep. So you're going to roll investigation, and Dooley is going to make his way in with you.
Dooley, you're supposed to be keeping the hobo busy.
He's a hobo. He'll be fine.
Buzz, go distract the hobo.
All right.
Buzz just got back. All right, yeah. Buzz, you're gonna have to go distract that hobo. All right, so you have so you got 3 successes. So you notice in one of the evidence cabinets appears to be a shotgun.
Sweet. I grabbed the shotgun. That
Okay,
is not the button I wanted.
Okay, you now have the shotgun. So you now have that, and now you have to escape. However, as that's happening, Sergeant Dooley is done with the kerfluffer of Malbot, and he's making his way back into the station.
Dooley, hide.
Why?
Because I can hear somebody coming.
I could never be Grandpa and hide and seek, goddammit.
It's really bad for us right now, Dooley.
All right, so the Sergeant Dooley comes back in and looks at the hobo, and he looks at Buzz talking to the hobo. Boy, how did you get back in here? You get out of this police station. I've had enough of you stealing things from me.
Come on, come on.
Hey, mister, why do you live in the ground?
Well, it's a long story, son. It's full of heartbreak and alcohol and a very lovely musical number on a sailing ship, but it's for another time.
Dooley,
Why?
we're distracted. Come on.
Because God didn't want me to be a hobo, son. He wanted me to be a Broadway dancer, but that never happened.
Why?
We're going to be here for a while.
Dooley, come on.
As he's telling the story, Sergeant Dooley is hanging on every word. So you guys are both going to have to roll sneak checks to sneak by him, though. So it's going to be dexterity plus stealth.
If they fail, canonically, I want it to be because I say hello, detective, as they pass.
That is fair. All right. So you got 3 successes and you're re-rolling 1. What does Dooley get? Dexterity is a 2. Stealth is nothing. So he's only rolling 2. Whoop. All right, that's 1. I'm just going to roll both at the same time. Okay, so that's 1 success. Reroll. All right, so 1 success. All right, so you're both able to sneak out from behind there because Sergeant Dooley is engrossed in this hobo's life story. It's kind of like that woman that's sitting next to Forrest Gump on the bench. It's evolved into that sort of thing, and Buzz is also just enthralled with this because he just loves torturing this man to relive his horrible memories. So as this is happening, Dooley and McQueen have made it outside, so now you guys have the shotgun.
All right, let's go back and get the lemons.
Indeed, Buzz. Life is like a box of chocolates.
It doesn't last as long for fat people.
Correct.
That and the other joke with that is fucking hilarious, but I don't think I could say it on stream.
Type it up. I'm curious if the other one's the one I'm thinking of.
There are too many of a certain kind.
Yep.
All right, so you guys return to the lemon farmer and you present the shotgun. The lemon farmer then presents you with his bucket of lemons and takes the shotgun from you. So you now have a basket full of lemons. You also have a juicing machine, by the way.
I was about to say, if you don't fucking juice those lemons, if you throw a lemon at that monster, I'm going to shoot you myself.
Why do you think I was going to do that? I'm going to do it with 1 lemon. I need to do it with 1 lemon, damn it.
All right, well, you can throw one lemon as a lemon grenade.
Do you want to do you want to upload the blob really quick onto here?
Yeah, hang on a second.
Just so we know where he is.
Really quick.
Sergeant Dooley, I feel a fourth wall break coming on. Do you happen to have a pistol so I can go and shoot somebody? They seem to be an asshole.
What? It would still melt in its body.
That's assuming that it wouldn't spit it back out.
I'm gonna guess the blob isn't smart enough to do that.
What are you going to do? Zest the lemon at it?
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Zesty. Okay, that's why. I forgot I have to save the. That's why it's not in there. I forgot I have to save these things as JPEGs instead of PNGs. Okay, so that should be all set. Just got to do a quick import.
My grandfather was a JPEG.
You're a JPEG.
My grandfather was a saint.
Your grandfather was the toaster, Malbot.
His grandfather was from Chopping Mall.
I was gonna say if he was a toaster, is he the one that ended up in the bathtub?
Ooh.
He was in one of those little
That's a
in the
low
middle
blow.
bodegas that you ignore that are in the mall.
I am very upset at this moment.
Oh, the blob is in there. Okay. Okay. All right. So he is available. I'm just gonna make him invisible. Okay. So the blob is in the game, so we can use him. All right. So you guys successfully juice all but a single lemon into lemon juice. Now the problem is that now you have to somehow get close and find the blob in order to use said lemon juice.
Theoretically, we would just follow screams, but it's too late at night for that. So, where is he on the map, by the way?
The blob, you don't know.
Oh, damn it.
It rolled off from the. You know, the last known location was the tree.
Okay, come on, Dooley, let's go back to the tree.
Maybe check the giant hole that it came from.
I was going to
I
follow
am
the
not
jelly
here.
trail.
All right, you. So you're gonna have to roll investigation at the tree to find the jelly trail. Are you guys just gonna fuck around with the hobo?
That is very interesting, Mr.
I was
Hobo.
told to distract the hobo. Buzz is
Yeah,
distracting
but they
the
already
hobo.
they snuck out a while ago.
I
You didn't know
especially
why
like,
he was told to do it?
This is fair.
I
So the
especially
hobo-
like the part about Mr. Mistopheles. That was very fun.
So the hobo has now gone on this very odd tangent where he's talking about himself as if he were some kind of a weird android and some kind of line about tears in the rain, but you're not really sure what it means. You think he might be on a lot of drugs, but since this is the 50s, you don't know which ones.
And I'm wondering if Malbot suddenly watched cats, and I wonder what's wrong with him.
I can fold origami for you.
Sir, do you partake in the jazz cabbage?
Jazz cabbage.
Jazz cabbage. I don't know. I don't know what jazz cabbage is. Is that like a dish that gets served at, clubs where a large band of black guys plays on the front?
I don't know what it is either. I just hear my dad yell it when he's mad at hippies.
Jazz cabbage will not be around
Well,
until 10 years from
This
now.
is technically before hippies.
This is correct.
Yeah, but Buzz doesn't know that. He's 10. He wouldn't know that
This
hippies don't come
is
with
true,
hippies.
but I'm saying that the hobo doesn't understand what he's saying. He doesn't know what a hippie is, so he doesn't really know why he's screaming at them. Because time. All right, so Dooley and Detective McQueen get back to the tree, and you guys can roll investigation. Actually, no, the detective already rolled investigation. Correct? That was your
Yes.
roll there. All right, I'm gonna roll.
As a point of interest, Buzz, in this time,
Oh wow,
they would
okay.
call it Indian hay,
Really?
or perhaps loco weed.
Okay, so Dooley actually got 3 successes along with you. So you guys are able to discover a slime trail. It looks like it's leading towards the movie theater.
Wait, is the Indian hate thing real?
I have no idea.
Marijuana
Yes.
cigarettes.
Yeah, marijuana cigarettes. That's what they say in Reefer Madness.
They also refer to it as dope, which I think is pretty cool.
We need to watch Reefer Madness.
It's really
would
not
be
that entertaining of a movie. It's just kind of goofy.
I think I can fly.
Okay, where was it headed?
Towards the movie theater.
Okay. Come on, Dooley, to the movie theater.
Oh, we already went to the movies, though. Then they're only showing the same movie again.
Yes, but we have
I
to
already
find...
know what happens.
We have to find the jelly monster.
Okay, look, I already know what happens at the end, all right? It turns out the mother's actually a corpse, and they stuffed her in the attic, and then she reanimated and came back to life and killed the guy's fiance. And then at the end, it turns out it was all a dream.
Why are we getting a Dallas ending?
Because everything deserves a Dallas ending these days. Because most of the things that come out of media, I'd rather think are dreams. Or more like nightmares. All right, so you guys go back up to the front, and the ticket guy looks at you and says, were you guys here earlier?
Yes, did you see a strange blobby thing come by here?
I saw something roll through the parking lot, but I thought it was just like a raccoon that was having a rolling fit. I could be wrong.
Can you tell us which way it went?
Near the service entrance, I think. Out where the dumpster is.
Thank you. Come on, Dooley.
God damn it.
Where is it? Where's the dumpster?
All right, so, well, the service entrance is kind of like where you are. So there's two entrances. There's the one there, and then there's the other one. So it went through one of those entrances, like way in the back, and it's now, or you find that like the jelly trail leads to the door and then leads inside.
Oh, for the love of, come on.
Keep in mind also, you passed the kids in the parking lot again. They're still there.
Oh, we could use this. Okay, we need to get the. Hey, you kid, give us the squirt gun.
Are you a cop?
Not in this timeline. I'm not.
Then go pound sand.
Dooley, you're a cop. Get it.
Give me that squirt gun, kid. You're not a cop either. You're just some weirdo running around in his PJs.
Dooley's got the badge.
Show him the badge, Dooley.
Did you give him the badge as well?
Or does Buzz still have the old badge? I thought he handed it over.
Yeah, he
Buzz,
handed it to
yeah, no,
Dooley.
he did. You're right. He gave it to him. So yeah, so Dooley does have the correct police badge. So he flashes that, and the kid looks at it and says, "Ah, God damn it! All right. Here's my squirt gun. Oh, you coppers! That's why I always played robbers."
Thank you. I'll take
All
that.
right. All right, so now you have the two squirt guns that were with the kids. So you have those, and you also have the lemon juice. So I assume you're going to fill the squirt guns up with the lemon juice.
Yes, except the one lemon that I'll need to save the day.
Okay, so you still have your one lemon grenade. So
Mostly
the next
to annoy
the next,
Mallbot.
so the next step is to sweep the theater. So I don't know if you want those other guys for this.
We only have 2 guns, but yeah. Dooley, go get Mallbot and Buzz. I'll keep an eye to make sure it doesn't come out.
Will do.
Please. Thank you.
All right, so Dooley goes back to the police station and tells his grandpa, the hobo, Mallbot, and Buzz that there is a space alien or something down at the movie theater, and they all need to come and see it.
Oh shit, aliens.
Okay, goodbye, Mr. Hobo Man. I hope you have good luck with your strange home console idea, but I don't think it will work. You should probably give up. Goodbye.
Why are you telling him not to build your grandfather?
God,
Shut up, racist.
God, he's such a depressing robot.
Oh, you meatbags.
Or a washing machine. I couldn't tell what it was.
Okay, I'm going to kick his ass.
You're out of the room when he says that.
Son of a bitch.
So, as a last parting gift, Dooley goes up to his grandfather and hands him back his badge. And he looks at him and says, "Can you do me a favor with this?" "Yeah, what?" "Don't let your grandson skip it on a lake." "Okay." Just some advice. And then Dooley just leaves.
Hello, detective. I heard an entire story about a magical Mr. Mistopheles.
That place sucks.
Okay, so all of you guys are now at the movie theater, so you guys can help. Search in the movie theater. So everybody's going to have to roll investigation to see if you can find the blob inside there. Oh, Buzz getting a good roll finally. You got 2 successes
Right, though.
there. And 1, 2, 3 there for McQueen, and 1, 2, 2 there. All right. So you guys see that there appears to be a theater where a bunch of people are just running the fuck out. And you're not really 100% sure why. But
I
they
don't
are
think
running
that
the
is
fuck
it.
out of that theater. So as you go in, you're gonna have to. So as you go in, you notice that the movie that you watched before, which is called Psycho Sunday, is currently playing on the screen. But you don't see anything else that's out of the ordinary in the theater. Dooley is also going to walk in. He has his squirt gun, and he is going to walk towards the front of the theater.
I don't see anything here in the back yet. How about you, Dooley?
Nothing up front.
Marbot, come check the metal.
I already lost a finger to this. This is bullshit.
Well,
And
come on, you
where-
can only
where's-
loot his tread at this point.
Buzz is just searching the theaters for anyone's wallet.
Yeah, well, for the most part.
Do you
They
want
didn't
to? All right. So as you are searching, because you already rolled an investigation roll, as you are searching through the various theaters, you do find somebody's wallet, and it apparently reads. As you look at it, it is the wallet for a Dr. Vius. It has
Let's
20
check
bucks.
it from-
It has
yeah.
20 bucks inside.
Yeah, he pockets the 20 and just tosses the wallet back on the ground.
Okay, you do that. You got 20 bucks.
Did he
Um,
just create a supervillain?
It's possible. So, all right. So, as that is happening, now that Buzz has achieved his wealth, Dooley looks up and points at the little hole where the projector is coming out of for the projection screen because he's noticing that the picture is getting a little grainy. And as he does that, you see the blob.
Oh, look how cute it is.
Blurb. So the blob is like coming out of the window. It's grown actually a decent amount in size. So you're gonna need a decent amount of that lemon juice to probably destroy it.
Ah, crap. Found it. Okay, what do I roll? To shoot it.
So you're gonna roll dexterity plus firearms because you are technically using a firearm, even though that is a squirt gun.
I don't have any firearm.
Dooley does. So that means you're just rolling your dexterity.
Ah, shit. We're
And
all
Dooley
gonna
has-
die.
Dooley has 2 in firearms and 2 in dexterity.
Is that Ditto?
Actually, it is. I just blotted out the eyes.
Oh my god, you can
We
see
both
how
rolled at we both rolled at the same time. That was funny.
you zoom in
Um,
on the Ditto. There's a horrifying face.
Oh yeah, no, because I had to blot out the eyes. I just tried to make it as close to the color palette as possible. Okay, so yes, it's a horrifying Ditto. That this is what happens when Ditto goes rogue. He just starts killing and devouring people. All right, so Dooley got 1 success and McQueen got 1 success. So they're each able to use the squirt guns to shoot at the blob. However, the blob is going to book it. So it's going to run back out into the lobby and continue scaring the shit out of those people. So all those people are going to now flood out into the parking lot, and it's going for the front entrance, but you are in hot pursuit. So you're
I
going to
am
be
not
able to
on
roll. You're going to be able to roll again.
I am not on hot anything. I do not have a gun, nor do I wish to have one.
You want the lemon?
And yet you wanted a stabbing implement.
Stabbing is more
Come
personal.
back here, happy little blob.
Okay, Dooley entirely misses with his bullshit. Because because he's trying to fire at it again as it's going out the door, but he doesn't get enough pressure in the gun, so he doesn't reach it. What's Malbot doing?
Malbot does not have any weapons nor lemons, so Malbot is just watching at this
Here,
point.
Malbot, I'll toss you my
Why are
lemon.
you? Why? That's gonna be okay. You can toss the lemon without a roll, but for him to catch it, it's gonna be a dexterity roll.
This was a poor plan.
I'm too busy laughing at the face.
Let me roll my hot 1 die for this.
What would it be in connection with that? Would catching be, I think, athletics a little bit, but I don't think you have any in that.
Can I argue, because what I want to do is catch the lemon and squeeze it so I have lemon juice on my fist to punch it? Can I argue that it's going to be a dex brawl?
I'll allow it.
Mostly because this will be interesting.
Okay, so that's going
Yes.
to be 4 die.
Okay. So roll your 4 dice. All right. So you reach out for the lemon and it falls right in between your claw hands and lands on the ground. It is still in perfectly fine condition.
Buzz, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
Yep.
No, do not pick it up. I wish to pick it up.
You can't bend over. Buzz, pick it up.
Yeah, he's picking it up.
This
Thank
is
you,
All right.
Buzz.
Buzz runs over and picks up the lemon. What are you gonna do with it?
I'm gonna throw it at the blob.
Yes.
All right. That's good. All right. That's
not
gonna
juice,
be
you idiot.
That's gonna be a dexterity weaponry roll.
Squeeze it in your tiny fist and punch.
All right, so you get 1 reroll. All right, so you chuck it, and it kind of hits the edge of the blob, like it lands on it, but it kind of just sits there on top of it. It like refuses to absorb it because it knows what it is.
Either way, it distracted enough for me to shoot at it again.
Yep, you can roll to shoot at it again. Dooley already missed his roll, but you can roll. All right, you got 1 success, so you're able to douse it a little bit again, so it keeps moving towards the door. It's at the door now.
Get back here, you little shit.
All right, so Dooley is caught up, so you guys are going to get 1 more chance to shoot at it before it gets into the parking lot. Also, you other 2 guys can do what you want with it if you want to try and do something else. It does still have that lemon that's kind of just like stuck to it.
Oh, look at that roll.
Damn. All right, you get to re-roll both of those 10s. Holy shit! You get to re-roll it again.
Detective McQueen at it again.
All right, you got 4 successes. So I'm not even going to bother rolling for Dooley. You empty the rest of that super soaker into that blob, and it just dissolves into nothing. However, as it dissolves into nothing, it releases what appears to be a magical tome that's just lying on the ground now.
That doesn't exist, so I'll pick it up.
I forgot to put it. I forgot where I put the model in this. It's invisible somewhere, but I don't think we were supposed to end exactly here. So you do pick up the tome, and you're just gonna have to roll investigation to or roll actually. It would be intelligence plus occult to identify what it is, because it is a magical / supernatural tome.
What's my occult? It should be higher than 2, though.
I got 2 successes
Is
on
it
that.
2? I
Yeah,
think it was
mine
only
was
because
too.
I think it was only because I had a certain amount to invest at character
Ah.
creation. That's why it's a 2.
Yeah, these are
Um,
level 1 characters.
Yeah, basically.
So it's occult in what?
Intelligence.
3.
Malbot has gotten 2 successes on this occult information.
Okay, so 1 success, 2 success. You get to reroll it again. You have a lucky hand tonight. All right, so that's 2 successes. So you're able to discern that it appears the tome itself is related somewhat to the dark side, and as you're flipping through it, you see what looks like a spell that is designed, or some kind of an incantation that's designed to summon a gelatinous blob.
Why would somebody use that here?
You're not entirely sure. However, based on where you found the tome, you can surmise that whoever summoned it probably did it. Then the blob was launched from wherever it was through a portal, probably the portal that you actually came through. And then once it landed, it proceeded to devour the person that was holding the book, leaving only the book intact because of its magical abilities.
Well, guess we're not going to find that out. Is there a spell in there to send us back home?
There is, however, you have to go return to the point in which the portal opened originally.
Oh, so back to the spot where we ended up?
Yep, back to the spot where you started at.
All right, guys, let's go. We're going home.
So, DM, just as a side note, just in case, what other kinds of spells were there?
It's a dark side book, so it's one of those type of things where there's a lot of different things in there, but it's not necessarily something that you know how to do.
Well, can we use it for other, just in case? Can we have it in our office in case we need it for other stuff?
You can keep it in your office. There appears to be a rather lovely recipe for French onion soup in there.
I'm going to try to make that when we get back. Everyone, I'll make a late night dinner for us all.
Because I have 2 points in eidetic memory, so I've memorized everything that she looked at.
Fair enough. Well, actually, well, she has that too.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm just saying that it's in the hard drive.
You plan on making some fuckery for the next one.
Fair enough. Okay, so you guys all return and read from the book. As you read the incantation from the book, the portal opens back up, and you proceed through it. After you proceed through it, you return to Detective McQueen's home, and the portal that was once open there opens up to let you out, and then immediately closes.
Oops.
Klepto-verideinecto.
What are you?
What does that
What are
mean?
you? Why are you rolling d20s?
I accidentally was fucking with it.
Oh, you should have seen what the other guys were doing. Well, how many did you guys roll? Like 30 of those?
I wanted to see how many
Yeah.
I could roll, but my finger slipped.
Yeah, we would do and I think we tried to do 100 of them, but it didn't work.
I don't think it'll work with the. I think it'll work if you type it in, but it doesn't
Oh god,
work
it's
if
just
you,
going.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what it does.
We're
there
gonna
you go.
break this thing.
Yep, there you go.
Smallbot has the best number.
I do like that mechanic though. That is a fun mechanic. So now that you guys have returned home, that is the end of the case. You have successfully gone back in time, dispatched the blob before it affected too much of the present, and then proceeded to return back to your own timeline.
All right, guys, who wants some French onion soup?
I don't like onions, and I hate that soggy bread that people put in there. I don't
Also,
know.
I
What's
cannot
wrong with
eat.
you?
I
don't
claim
actually like
racism.
soup.
I like French onion soup.
All right, I'll also bake a cake. How's that?
I cannot eat.
I'll get
Now,
you
cake
fresh
I
batteries
can
and a
get
mustache
behind.
later.
No one cares,
Alright.
robot.
Listen here, Dooley. He promised us the mustaches. We must
Did you-
stick together in this.
Did you just mispronoun me?
I don't know what you're talking about. All you meat bags look the same to me.
That is incredibly, incredibly racist.
Now you know how I feel.
Because all robots do look alike.
Oh. If you had a plug, I would unplug you.
Wait, that's a good question. Is there a spell for mustaches?
As you look in the index of the book, it does appear that there is a spell that allows one to grow facial hair.
I
Oh.
immediately cast this.
I was gonna cast.
Well,
it
you don't
on
have you don't have a soul, so you can't use it.
All right.
This is bullshit.
I'll cast it on him.
All right, you cast the spell on him. He proceeds to grow a beard out of his bulb-like head, and then immediately uses his metal hand and wipes off enough so that it just relies on a mustache.
Correct, because beards are for losers.
Says
And
the man
because
with a
that-
beard.
And because that is technically an AoE spell, every single one of you also grows a beard.
Oh,
See, Buzz, I told you you would look fantastic with a beard and mustache.
I'm gonna go shave.
I'm gonna go buy cigarettes.
No,
Hell
you
yes.
will not.
Go, Buzz.
Come on, Buzz. I'll make sure you get those.
You know what? I'm off duty. Screw it. I'm gonna go make some cake.
All right.
Fucking
So
terrible
that
parent.
was case 2. So I think case 2 went a lot better than case 1, especially with the game board.
Yeah, it definitely worked. Are we gonna be using this game board for all of them, or just for this? Or are we gonna have a different one for each one?
This was just for this case, so I'm making individual ones for each case because the next one we're doing is going to be called Nefarious Cadavers.
Don't.
Can we get a level up for it?
No, you will not be leveling up for it because it's basically built around solving puzzles. Although you guys did successfully negate a couple of puzzle points in this, which I thought was kind of amusing.
Don't.
Don't what?
Penelope.
The hell?
What's going on?
Nothing.
I wrote PEN, and then she started crossing things out, and I finished it ELOPE. Penelope. Penelope.
So I thought you were writing.
A very stupid joke. Anyway, shut off the stream, goddammit.
All right, guys.
That was-
Thanks for joining.
Yep.
You can give the you're the DM. You can say bye bye to everybody.
No, I'm good. No, it's fine.
All right, bye guys.
No, I'm
Wiedersehen.
good. Fuck everybody else.
Good night.